Believe in yourself.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. Now I've actually got to find it on, I don't know how to get the link. No.
Oh no.
How do I know what the actual link is? Okay, I
Brian
found it.
forgot to everything.
You have to go to your own channel and like.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
there.
it.
I'm there.
I got it. You got it?
Yeah, I
There
got it.
is.
Now I'm just
I'll
gonna
put it
post
there.
it.
Quick. Everybody
It's like-
post it on all of your social medias.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it on my. I'm gonna post it on my Twitter here.
What social media?
Is this
Well,
some
you're
sort
a
of
lucky
young
man if you
kid
don't
thing?
know.
Oh, you young whippersnappers, you.
All right. Okay, we're good. I'm ready. Are you guys okay?
Your
So, yeah,
Facebooks and your hula hoops.
I think I was distracted when you guys were talking about it, but I think tomorrow is a very special day.
It is.
It is.
Is
Yeah.
it?
It's Thursday.
It is. Well,
Yes.
Thursday is a very
Thursday.
special day of the week for one thing.
Because of Thor, right?
Because of Thor.
Okay, so all right. Anyhow, and also tomorrow is my Bryant. I call it Bryant Friday because I have Friday off.
Yay!
Thursday when I have a Friday off is Bryant Friday. Okay. Anyways, welcome anyone out there who might be watching now or in the future. This is our session 13 of Embers of the Imperium, our homebrew version. I am Reil, and I will be I'm GMing, running the story. I guess Ken.
Oh,
Tell us
I
what
am
about you and your character.
I am Pasha, and I am a Tsar. And I like to shoot things and explode things.
Yes,
It's a lot of
shooting
fun.
and exploding. Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
That sums me up.
And you know what? It's hard to get away with in real life as much.
And my character has less
Somewhat.
hair on his face than I do.
Yeah,
Somewhat harder.
somehow. Roman.
Oh, I'm Lizardo, the fungus-infested, reanimated corpse of a Letnev legendary warrior. I made
Excellent.
up that last part.
Yeah, you know what? Might as well go with it. Let's run it. It's canon now.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm naive, and I'm innocent, and I'm lovable.
And yet somehow morally gray.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna prove all that wrong. That's my goal.
Yeah. Tika.
Hello, I am Tika, and I am also Pockets in Soul, a little bit. And yep, Pockets is a Letnev Mentok. I don't think she's that morally gray. She just
I think
likes
it's
stuff.
yeah. You're right.
She
morally
just
gray
needs
is not
people to
the
carry her
issue.
things. She likes making
Yeah.
friends. Sometimes maybe just forces people to be her friends.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not
Hey,
ambiguous
friends
about
at
what she wants
gunpoint.
done. Yeah.
Friends at
Friends
gunpoint are still friends, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the ones that
Matt?
can't leave. I'm Matt. I am playing Bruce, the Imperium doctor, mechanic, and all-around babysitter.
Yeah. He basically babysits the rest of the crew. All right. The moral compass.
I
Also
do my best to
desperately
be a
need.
moral compass, but am swayed by my naivety.
Yeah. Yeah. The oldest yet one of the most naive in the crew. I'm going to be honest. I think this whole crew is fairly naive in many ways. All right.
I think we're willfully ignorant.
Yeah, that might be a better description. Does anyone want to give us a recap what happened last time?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Bryant does.
I'm sure I get voluntold every time to just do it myself.
I
So
think,
last time you
I
guys
think last
brought-
time is when we won the lottery, right?
and then lost
No?
it all.
I actually
Oh.
don't.
And then
I don't
lost
think
all the
we've been
casino.
paid
That's
in like
right.
7 episodes.
Yeah. Well, no, you got paid when you came back to Mechatol.
Wasn't that 7
Maybe?
episodes ago?
Oh, it was like 3. Yeah.
Mm.
You get paid every month, but like each episode's like a day.
Yeah. Each episode is an hour,
Yeah.
but it takes us 3 hours.
Takes 3 hours to play out. But the last time you guys were returned to Mechatol City with a couple of guests, and one of them was Trelasa of the Argent Flight, and the other one was a Ruathi. So it was kind of some of a non-indigenous alien to Mechatol that you found living in some ruins, and you killed some of his friends and took him captive. As for Trelasa, the Argent Flight, he took the blame for the assassination of one of your bosses, the Xxcha named Uguay Hendrix, who was part of the Tribuni, but who was killed. you guys were kind of set up and framed for it in exchange for information. And since you kept your end of the bargain, he's taken the fall because he actually did it. And he is now being, and you brought him to the Hakan to hold him prisoner. So he's imprisoned there in their embassy. And the you went to the hearing. I think they're still trying to figure out what to do with him. Probably wait till Dominicus gets back to Mechatol, and you met a new friend at Plaza Palooza named, well, you can call him Tony, but his real name is T'Noxis Vmarr. And you talked to him for way too long last time.
He was so dapper.
He is. He's a cool guy. He's great. His voice is a little rough on the throat.
We're not going to meet him again for a while.
Well, it's up to you.
If
He
Brine
did
doesn't-
tell you they are having like an open house on their ship in orbit tonight.
Yeah, we
So
can go into like the blood ring and get
and one
blood.
thing you guys did notice, it didn't really come up much, but I'm just gonna point it out in case you've forgotten. At one point, one of you did get the sense that you were being followed.
Mhm.
I think that was me. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of where we're at. We just finished the hearing. Probably like early evening by now.
The hearing's done?
Yeah, I think so. I think we finished last, and there was just kind of a discussion to see what was going on with Trelasa. Yeah.
We were about to kill something, weren't we?
Yeah, there's a lot of civilians walking around, unarmed, ready to
It's gonna
go.
be easy.
Gotta practice using our new ship guns.
It's like fish in a barrel.
Yeah. Oh shoot! You know what I forgot to load up because I was going to show you what your ship looks like.
Oh,
Do it.
It would take me a
Yeah,
while
which
to
ship?
load. Don't. It was because it's one of the ships in Star Wars Old Republic.
Hmm.
It's like if you've ever played that, the Agent's
Ooh.
ship. Except yours is a little better because yours has a turret on the top and theirs doesn't.
Of course it does.
and ours has advertising on it.
Yeah, yours also has a logo.
That definitely makes it better. Sponsorship
Yeah.
deals.
Sponsored by trade deals.
Yeah.
Ask us about our trade deals.
Ask us how you
Okay.
too can sponsor.
But yeah,
the
next
clearing.
time I'll try to remember because I was gonna have it loaded up and ready to go so I could just show it, but it just takes forever to load Old Republic up. So, all right.
It says looking for good drivers on the back of our.
So it's kind of open at the moment. So I guess I'll just fill you in a little bit much you probably have heard right now, just through the grapevine and through the news. Uguay is going to have a wake for family tomorrow, and so that'll be like kind of a private affair. And then in about 5 days, when Dominicus arrives, they'll have kind of a public funeral. If you have anything you'd like to do for the funeral, you probably want to talk to his family first and get yourself signed in. And I throw this out because somebody had an idea.
Does his family like absolutely hate us? Do they believe that we weren't involved at all?
They don't necessarily know much. A lot of the information hasn't been released to the public.
A lot of like any of the information, like the fact
Well,
that we
some like you
were
guys were
being chased, or-
suspects. You guys were suspects. You do know that the Xxcha in the embassy probably know who you are. The police, the Winaran custodial guard seems to know who you are. At least some of the the Hakan know who you are. There is a large number of people who do know that you were suspects, but it would not have been in the papers, right? So the public in general, you don't know what the Xxcha might think about you yet.
Yeah, but what are they gonna do? They're slow.
Yeah,
they're
what are
turtles.
those turtles?
So we should
I
just
have
assume that everybody loves us.
But you
Let's
do
I
see
have a
look
what way.
plan.
Yes.
All right, Bacchus, what's your plan?
Let's bring them cookies.
Do turtles
Let's show up
eat
at the embassy
cookies?
with cookies. Yeah, just add some moss in it, probably. Some fish flakes.
And that will make
Fish
it taste
flakes.
like fish and vanilla then.
Cookies?
Fish vanilla. Let's make them some fish vanilla cookies.
What are you, Swedish? Oh wait.
Hmm.
What are you, Finnish? I don't know which is the one that likes the fish and vanilla.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
think that's just
I'm not sure.
pockets.
I think it's just pockets.
I think it's just me.
It's grown
After
on
I
you.
ate that weird concoction.
Yeah, and you know what? There's more of it down there.
Yeah, Bruce likes the strawberry nebulous, right?
Yeah. The tastiest of the nebula.
Hmm. I can
I
help
like-
you bake
I like the
cookies
blood of my
if you'd like.
victims.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's definitely try to bake some cookies for the Xxcha Embassy and just
Okay.
show up with them.
Can I do some form of lore check to find out what their favorite ingredients in cookies are?
Yes, go ahead and roll.
Oh,
Well, I guess this
baby.
would be xenology more than lore.
That'll work for me too, because they're the
Okay.
same roll.
I can deliver it and say this has no blood of my victims in it. So
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Doesn't mean they'll believe you. What's difficulty on that, Bryant?
Well, just yeah, I don't need a difficulty. Just tell me your totals.
Just tell you how many successes I got.
How many successes and
I got
triumphs?
2 successes and 4 advantages.
Okay. So I don't know whatever you want to do with those advantages, but the 2 successes, fishy's probably the right track. So you don't know a ton of detail, but you know that they tend to be eating things like shrimp, fish, water snakes, that sort of stuff.
Okay. My advantages are going to go towards knowing how to cook.
Okay.
reduce
Yeah.
trash.
Yes.
As a being who has never
So
eaten food
with 2
before.
successes, you may not know specifically Xxcha recipes for this, but you do know many species do eat these sorts of foods, and you have some idea how they can be prepared.
All right.
Just go by sight and smell.
And you can make with 4 advantage, you can make it quite delicious.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll make it delicious.
Well, you think because you can't taste it yourself.
I want to make it nutritious as well.
Okay.
Right? So it tastes really good, but it's not like all sugar, you know, it's got the right type of like
Uh,
How many
protein sugar ratio in it.
Yeah,
how many story points is that going to cost us? Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
no,
I had 4 advantage. It's not a story.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to set up your story points over here.
I was
I don't know if a cookie that good
I'll-
exists.
I'll go to an extra store and just buy some cookies.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Plaza Palooza has
The
We'll put you on
extra
flour
markets for
detail. You
every-
can get the flowers for him.
Yeah.
but we have an insider chef friend,
you do.
kind of. Somebody who
do.
is aware of me.
I
but
think
I don't
you're
remember
the only
his
one
name.
who's met him actually.
That's why I don't know him.
Yeah.
He's
Only Pockets met him. Are you
the
talking about the one in
Swedish-
the hangar? Yeah, the
Yeah.
Swedish. Well, he's not the
Swedish
Swedish.
chef.
He's the Sardak chef. Although, do you know what I found out? They're not actually. They're called the Nor, not the Sardak. Sardak's the name of what they call their queen.
Oh,
I like-
Norn.
I like
Oh
the
my
name
goodness.
Sardak chef more than the Nor chef. So I'm
I
just
don't
gonna-
remember what his name was though.
Well, maybe he's whatever, he's got credentials given by the queen, so that's why he's a Sardak
Maybe,
chef.
yeah, he probably
he's
is.
the queen's
and
chef.
Actually, don't worry, Tika, because I have a picture of him, and I
Yeah.
think his name might be in there too. I don't remember if I did name him, but if I did,
Instead of having a red seal chef, they have the Sardak chef, right?
Sardak
It's-
chef.
it's
Yeah,
like-
it's like
He
it's like the
makes-
royal approval.
Exactly, right? It's
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
you are good enough at chefing to be a royal chef, so you are a Sardak chef.
Yeah, yeah. I
He
like it.
made really good mushroom loaf for
Yeah, he does.
my trip.
Yeah.
And if he can, make for the Letnev something that appeals to their taste, I bet he would be the best
Nice.
to make
So
cookies for.
Bruce and Pockets have to go shopping for some cookie ingredients, right?
Okay, hold on. I have.
Zardo, is this the longest you've ever spent on cookies in an RPG? I'm just asking.
Well, hold on a second before you get too bored of this. I just want to show you.
Wait till you see
Wait till you
this
see.
fella.
Don't
and you'll
get bored
regret
until I
nothing.
show you my picture.
Yeah, hold on.
Fantastic.
I'm just waiting for my opportunity to add some Dorzuda flakes to the cookie recipe.
So I got way too many windows open.
Oh, Brian, don't show that window.
Oh, there he is.
Yay! Look at him.
Aww.
Cute.
Perfect.
Is he ready to attack or ready
And his
to
name is Sardak Chef.
He's
Perfect.
just Sardak. Yeah, he doesn't have a name. He's just Sardak chef.
just ready to make food?
That sounds like we get the
Morgan,
name.
Morgan. That's how the Norse speak. This universe.
Brian, as a bit of a side note, you might want to put something over the Hero Forge logo in the top left.
Wow. Okay.
Pretty ignore it.
Mental note. Let's black that out.
I'll just. Oh wait, putting my thumb over it doesn't help at all.
Or maybe just take screenshots of these things or something.
Yeah, I'll do that
Just
for
a
next
second.
time.
I
Okay,
got
I'll
it.
stop
I got it.
share.
There we go.
Okay, I'm fairly confident they won't sue us though.
There, I can't see anything now.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, that's a real character now. So if you want to go there, he can make something really good.
Yeah, we can go buy some extra
It'll be a
fish
little pricier.
nuggets. How
Got it.
pricey?
We got to
Well,
go to extra foods.
Your meals came to 3 ori a piece, but you were kind of getting a medium high end meals for your when you did your trip.
Hmm.
I would say it depends how many people you want to buy for.
Let's
Like,
do
try to buy
like
for the whole wake.
no.
The
We're gonna
wake
bring
was
them to the
private,
embassy.
He's
Okay.
probably got 500 brothers and sisters, so be
Yeah, I was gonna
careful
say
with
they famously have large families,
that.
but
All hatched on the same
you know,
ocean.
I would say for 10 ori you can get a good amount probably for the embassy staff and
Okay.
guards
Let's do that.
and high end quality brine shrimp snickerdoodles.
Perfect.
Brine shrimp snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles. That's what we're
Yeah.
making.
Mm,
All right.
that's the
We're
name of
gonna
the
make-
episode
we're gonna
if I
do
ever
that.
heard one.
Brine shrimp snickerdoodles.
Is
Can
this
we
a
call
ploy?
them-
Can we,
I
Can
think
we
you're
call
right,
them
Matt. I need to
brine
write this
shrimp?
down so I remember it later.
can we stuff explosives in them, or
You can.
No.
I'm sure you could. It's just a matter of if we'd let you.
There are Jazuga
It's-
flakes on them though.
it's a new ingredient? It's called C4.
It adds a nice crisp blue color.
Yeah.
All right. The wake.
It'll hit you
go
in
to
a
the embassy,
minute.
not the wake, right? All right. Are you taking them right over?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't take your ship there. You'll just kind of be shuttling back and forth. Well, you can't just.
We'll
Your
take-
ship's a little too big to just normally.
We'll just take the
fly
car,
through
right?
traffic.
The whatever we are, Caleri car.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
your
Caleri
office-
mobile.
office
Click to the
vehicle.
Caleri mobile. Away.
Yeah. You'll notice when you get there to the embassy. Remember, you came before. It wasn't really that well guarded of a facility. You'll notice not only are there probably about 24 guards standing around the building right now. You can see people setting up construction zones, like putting up the pylons and signs and things like that. It looks like maybe they're setting up where they kind of want to put an outer wall and things. So it kind of looks like they're prepping to beef up security here.
Oh yeah, it's good timing.
Yeah, well, I think they might have been motivated by something that just happened in the recent past.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot of guards standing around, and as you're approaching, a couple of these Xxcha turtle folk will they're actually quite large. They're slow, kind of lumber up. No entry. How may I help you?
We are here to offer our condolences about the untimely and saddening demise of Uguay Hendrix, and we have brought cookies for those at the embassy to enjoy. They're brine shrimp snickerdoodles.
Those do smell tasty. We must be cautious accepting food from strangers.
Oh no, we're the Caleres that they thought killed Uguay, but we didn't actually kill him. So we're not strangers at all.
I don't. Let me talk to my manager.
Okay.
I believe we were exonerated.
Perhaps pockets in this situation less
Yeah,
would have been more.
We protected the assassin when we brought him back here.
We basically have
Don't mention
political
that.
immunity.
I think they might know that.
Yeah.
Diplomatic
No.
immunity.
He will lumber back, his turtle brow furrowed.
Oh, he really wanted a
We
snickerdoodle.
will
Yeah.
accept the snickerdoodles, but my manager requests you please exit the premises.
That's fair. Here you are.
Thank
You
you.
Can we get our ladder back first?
We put
There are
something
many
in the
ladders. There's actually a
snickerdoodles.
lot of ladders here now.
I'm kidding. I think we took our ladder back. Part of our disguise.
Presumably you took it with you, yeah.
Hmm.
We had to sign it back in after we took it from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Costume shop.
didn't know that the chef really wants to kill all the turtles, and he put poison in the
Even it's
snickerdoodles.
possible. Yeah. Who knows what those Nora are up to?
Did Pockets try one of the cookies before we handed them over?
Maybe we tried one while we were
Did you want to?
cooking.
Did you
'Cause
want
There's
I
like maybe a
can't.
little. There was a little dud one, maybe.
All right. Yeah. So
Like a little-
Pocket, you want to roll?
Yeah.
You want to roll resilience difficulty of 1, an easy resilience roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh god.
You're doubting your
I can't eat.
chef's
So.
efficacy.
Resilience.
Yeah.
What is this skill?
Ooh, it's brawn.
Brawn. Sure. Oh yeah, here we go. Resilience. Okay, yeah. Okay. Sorry, easy? Did you
Yeah,
say?
just an easy one. It's not as bad as 1,000-year-old fermented fish vanilla pudding.
1 success, 2 advantages.
Oh, wonderful. So it's actually quite tasty. It's saltier than you might normally
Mhm.
expect.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe what with all the brine shrimp in there, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's not
Not
bad.
Not too bad. Nice.
Does it taste like fish and
Pocket's
vanilla?
palate
It's
is
basically like
expanding.
a fish stick dipped in chocolate.
Mm.
Except it's a snickerdoodle, so it'd be dipped in cinnamon and sugar.
Oh, sorry. I was
Something like
all
that.
right.
Well, the
Cinnamon,
chef didn't really
sugar,
know what he was doing.
and a fish fillet sandwich from McDonald's.
Ooh, yeah.
a
Umami,
package of
but
seafood.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I
All
feel
right.
better that we made some cookies.
Okay.
So next up, do we go check on Robin, our child?
Or do we detonate the cookies?
You pound on your detonator with all your might, much to your chagrin.
Your pocket starts to sizzle.
What's with you people?
Suddenly, fireworks go off in your
Yeah.
backpack.
Oh shoot! It was in the car. Bam.
Lucky it was red.
Yeah. Good thing the Clearys
Let's
have
just-
accident
Let's
insurance.
just tell them it was stolen. It's fine.
Hmm.
Sorry about the Uber driver. All right. What were we doing? We were going to go check on Robin.
Yeah. You guys did check on Robin just a few hours ago.
Oh,
there's
I thought
not,
it.
not a
I
whole
mean,
Oh,
how
lot of
often
time.
do people check on their kids? Like at least
Yeah.
once every few
So-
hours.
But well,
You-
I think it might have been nighttime actually when you came by before, to be honest.
Somebody watered him,
So-
right?
Yeah, so it might have been half a day by now. But
Did somebody water our son?
yes. Well, last
Is he,
time
like,
we
in a
saw him,
little
remember they have the
humid-
glass, they have like the hospital nursery setup sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so he was lying in there with all these like wires and tubes and everything plugged up to him, and there was nobody there. This time there is somebody there. So it'll be one of the Hylar, not one of the ones you know, but like a Hylar scientist is probably in there just kind of poking and prodding and checking all the instruments and,
There's a bunch
making
of
sure he
babies
gets-
in there.
putting like little like drops of something in his nostrils,
Reading him a bedtime story.
Yeah. He's not conscious yet. He's just lying on the
Oh,
table
he knows.
in a hospital gown.
I think he can hear us talk, everybody.
You know, they say that soothing music will help the Dorzuga grow in its host.
Hmm.
Soothing music, you say?
Am I able to check on the Drazuga to see if it's still adhering to the host? And well, I guess I wouldn't really know anything about this process, but
Well, I mean, you did plug him into the body, but mostly you could, even through the glass, you can read the instruments.
right.
And I guess if you guys really want to know, I can do a roll just to see how it's going.
I just want to know if it's healthy. You know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
wanna know.
yeah.
It's my baby.
We're doing a ultrasound equivalent.
I forgot to bring up
How
my
is
dice
that
roller.
neural tube forming?
And Ken, if you thought we spent a long time on the cookies,
Yeah.
Don't
You know,
Buckle
worry,
up.
we'll go to the murder ship soon. We gotta wait till nighttime anyway.
if you wouldn't have asked how he's doing, he wouldn't have had to check.
Yeah. We might have just sealed his fate.
It would have been fine until he grew up to be strong.
Oh, yeah.
we need a bit of excitement in the next
It
5
looks-
days.
He looks healthy enough. You can tell just by looking at the instruments through the window. There doesn't seem to be any irregularities with it.
Okay.
Other
He
than
seems to
it's
be
a
coming
dead
along
person with a
nicely.
mushroom growing in them.
Yeah. How many are? Well, there's no pulse. It's
Uh,
not breathing, so
Yeah.
it should be fine.
Other
Yeah.
than that,
How's the stump
tiny
looking? Is it
bit
a
of
nice
brain
hearty
function.
stump?
Oh,
mushroom.
the miracle of life.
You can't actually see the fungus because it's been planted inside the base of his skull.
yeah.
Hidden
back
so
of the
well
neck.
by an
Yeah.
expert physician.
Yeah, it will start. You will over time. It will grow. So he will eventually become more like Lizardo, where it actually starts sprouting out.
I think Lizardo would know if it was well, because aren't they all connected, the Arborec?
Yeah. So once
like a hive.
this other guy becomes spore producing, he can communicate through spores.
But if they're communicating through spores, if he's in an isolated room right now, he might not be able to communicate.
Well,
with
he wouldn't be able to
Lizardo.
get through the glass. He'd have to be in a place where he could get the
Yeah.
spores. Yeah.
Okay. They're not like like microscopic spores that can somehow get through
No.
spaceships, right?
Yeah, but the Arborec do communicate. Like once he gets the spores from the other Arborec, he basically just knows what the other Arborec knows, right? They're
Hmm.
part of the same entity, essentially.
All right, it's weird. It's
Yeah.
weird. We like it.
It's weird.
All right, are we
No,
going
it's
to?
very normal. It's very normal.
It's the way everything is.
Are we going to the flesh ship for the pit of blood? Pasha, you gonna go beat some guys
Sure,
up?
let's do it. They
I'm
said they don't like me to use guns, but you know what? I'm using guns.
I am very hesitant to go to the ship myself.
Yeah,
But I'll
considering
see
your
if-
food if you lose, that's I don't know.
Considering I'm definitely gonna lose because I have negative brawn, basically.
You and me both.
So I'm trying to think of like if there's like a we can see like
I
maybe
mean-
if it's like an open house.
Is
there'll
it-
Don't
lots
be
of
shy
people.
about splitting up.
Is it a tourist thing?
That's the DM to the
Well,
party of adventure.
Well, if you guys remember talking to Tony, he has it's like an open house. They're doing a recruiting runs. So you're not obligated to fight.
Okay,
It's just if you want to fight, you can.
cool, good.
If you want to
okay,
move up in
I'm
rank,
good. I'm
you
good
have
then.
to fight though.
if you'd like to die, you can.
Yeah,
It's always an option.
it's always an option.
If you're
But-
done with your
oh.
character and you want a new one,
Sorry,
Yeah.
what are the consequences of winning?
Well, if you're part of the cabal, you can move up in rank depending who you fight.
We're not.
Okay.
We're not part of the cabal yet, are we?
Yeah, you
Wait,
might have
if
to.
I'm
like,
at the
you might have to
very
join.
top, how much can I loot?
Oh, if you beat the top guy of this particular cabal,
Yeah, can I take like the whole battleship away?
oh, he's not even on the ship. The top guy is not even in this dimension.
He's
Yeah,
too
but
big to
the
fit through
top
the
guy of
dimension
of
hole.
the ship,
Oh, if you want to beat the commander of the ship, yeah, you'd probably just get the ship and crew.
and then I can take it and give it to my SAR friends, and they can make duplicates.
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds like fun.
yeah.
Good luck.
That didn't sound sincere.
I think your doctor is telling you it's a bad idea.
do we know how long they're gonna be deciding T'Noxis' fate?
It probably won't move any further until Dominicus gets back.
Oh, okay.
But there's still going to be a lot of debate. Well, I guess I can't say too much. There's a lot of stuff you won't know yet. As far as you know, they did a hearing just to see kind of how they wanted to proceed and what to do. They basically decided to let the Hakan maintain him as a prisoner there in their embassy. But he hasn't been sentenced or anything yet.
Okay.
Right, so
was there any other strings or leads that we can pull on? Because Uguay was meeting with someone. We followed
Yes.
that person outside of the city.
yes.
Do we need to go back there?
Well, you have that guy as a prisoner now.
Mhm.
That was our Ruathi friend.
Yeah, the Ruathi. Has anybody been interrogating the Ruathi? Because we kind of
No.
turned him over to the Hakan as well.
Yeah,
right?
so he was in. I'm pretty sure he was in the Kaliri's holding.
Well, we're here. Let's go pay him a visit. Maybe we
Yeah,
can with him a
got
little bit.
on, what charges do we have him on?
Being a
Being
jerk.
ugly.
Self-defense.
Yeah.
We have him on the self-defense.
I would
charge.
say there was probably no official charges on this. You just brought him in your ship and dumped him in the bridge.
Do we need official charges?
No.
We're clear.
we
Yeah.
attacked all his people, and they shot first, though, didn't they?
I'm pretty sure they probably shot first. Yeah, I don't remember,
He's put up on charges of being a minor race.
Yeah, minor.
Brutal. This coming from Bruce?
Yeah.
How dare.
I trained them well. They grow up so fast.
Now
Yeah,
you
we
guys
could go-
did try to interrogate him on the flight back. He wasn't so forthcoming with information.
Maybe I'll bring him
I-
one of those Snickerdoodles. I'll be like, hey,
I-
are you hungry?
I think I insulted his family or something.
You insulted his entire race.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, are you
And then
giving him? Are you going to? Give
I'm
him
pretty
a
sure I
snickerdoodle?
tasered him. So
Yeah, I want to go down and bring a Snickerdoodle.
You're going to
And
hand
just
it
like,
to him.
maybe we can do a little good cop, bad cop or something.
All right.
I won't hand it directly into his hand. I'll maybe like throw it.
Is the holding cell set up with
That's very important. You specified that.
I'm not gonna go anywhere
Well-
near his hand.
We'll walk
Yeah.
by the cage and I'll go, oh, hey, it's what? that
Well, it's actually gonna be one of
guy."
those cells like you have on your ship, where it's like an energy field barrier.
There's no like little slat.
There's got to be some kind of.
There's
got to
be one where they put food in and out.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
just on the side somewhere.
But is
little
it
tray you
installed
can
with
Well-
tasers so that I
They're-
can press a button to electrocute it?
They're probably bottom feeders, so okay with him cleaning the floor with his tongue.
He's gonna growl. If he heard you, he's gonna growl. Said that aloud.
I'll record that.
I mean,
I'll leave
Lasha
it-
knows his buttons now.
Don't listen to them. Your name's not Brady Johnson, is it? Who's Brady Johnson?
It should be
Yeah.
Brady
Football
Johnson.
player?
Like you're taking
You don't
notes.
look like a Brady Johnson.
Why did I write Brady Johnson in my notes
I
around?
don't know.
Okay, anyways,
Maybe
We
it's
just
like
doxed
a
somebody.
side character. I had to think of a name really quick. I don't know.
maybe.
Did you take your character sheet to work?
I mean, I work
Like
from
taking
home,
notes.
so
Yeah,
So yes.
all your work notes on your character.
So yes, you
Yeah.
did take your character sheet to work.
Yeah, I feel
Brady
like there's a
Johnson,
fair chance
fiscal
you met a side
responsibility.
character and asked his name, and I had to make one up on the fly.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. Can't think of
Yeah.
who that would be now.
anyways.
I would
Hey,
love it if his name was Brady.
Yeah.
I do not have his
I,
name. I just
brought
have
you-
Ruathi.
Yeah.
By the way.
Brought you a cookie. Hope your stay is going okay. Yeah, I'll still
He's
throw
gonna
this.
spit on the cookie and kick it towards the energy field.
Oh, that's not very nice. That's no way to make friends in this life.
Nice will be when I rip your eyes out of your socket and peel your skin from your face. That
Joke's
I will
on you. I don't have eyes.
Yes, well,
Ooh.
those wings will tear off nicely. Make myself a nice coat.
It would probably be too big for you.
I
Brr.
know
Oh,
as
you
big as you
try.
are.
You
not
and your
as tall, but he is
small
heftier.
race.
Yeah.
Now, listen here, Brady. We
Okay.
He's now Brady Johnson.
He's now Brady,
Brady
Johnson,
Johnson.
yeah.
the Ruathi.
I don't think he
was
gave us his
adopted.
name. So
Yeah.
He's
Well, he's
adopted
Brady
and
Johnson
raised.
now.
Raised by humans.
Yeah.
that's why he's so angry.
Yeah.
Listen, Brady, we're we're just hoping to get some answers. Otherwise, you might be here for a long time.
I can wait.
Can you?
My kind, small as you might call them, will be here to ravage this city.
No, we didn't say small. We said insignificant. It's different.
Yeah! He's gonna pound on the energy field.
Are you the good cop?
She's both.
No,
I tried.
No,
I
no,
brought the
Brady.
cookie.
The sooner you help us with the answers we need, the sooner we can help you take over the galaxy with your strong
Oh.
race.
Yeah.
And make skin armor out of us.
What? How foolish do you think I am?
On a scale
we
of 1
answer
to
that?
10,
Do not answer. I care not for your opinions.
hmm,
Oh.
I care only for your painful demise.
How do you feel about being a mushroom person?
I feel nothing.
There you go.
how did you get to this planet?
I'm telling you nothing.
You're telling us something by telling us nothing.
We know where the rest of your race is. We
You
know
only know where
sorry.
a small few are.
We know where those small few are. We can make it quite difficult for them if you don't cooperate.
They can handle whatever you throw at them.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
you did?
And where they are, there are
Your
many,
guys
many
did.
more.
Well, we're thinking of selling you to a zoo, but
I was thinking of taking him to the blood pits, honestly.
oh, well, that's actually beneficial. He might win. We don't
I don't.
want
Yeah.
him to
Then he
come.
might be commander of a ship and have reinforcement.
Well, can he?
Yeah, that
It'd
could
be
go
okay
bad.
if he's on our side at that point.
Yeah, if we let him go, but he has to win the ship.
We give him some spores and then put him in the blood pit.
Bruce is planning an army of Durguza to rule the universe, is what he's doing.
I'm just going to use the Drazuka to take out everything and then learn how the Drazuka functions so that I can stop them later on and take over the universe, for the Imperium.
Evil passive Imperiums.
But I'm not telling you that.
Yeah, what?
No,
I wasn't
you were
listening.
just thinking it, but it was in the communicator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
right.
thoughts transmit. Yeah.
To transmit all my thoughts passively.
All right, so what's our plan? Are we actually thinking of taking him to the ship?
No.
I mean, my thought is if this guy's not going to help us, we just go wipe them out. The faction that's on Mechatol, like they seem to not want anything good to do with any part of the Federation. I would say they pose a threat to Mechatol Rex. This species needs to be wiped off of this planet. And if he won't cooperate with us, then it's our job to do that.
Wow.
And yes, Brian, I would say this is very cold and calculated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I didn't know the Imperium were genocidal.
Yeah. Interesting. Roll perception.
Perception, or do I roll coercion, or
Perception.
Well, no, this is only a perception thing. It's just a slight reaction you might get out of them.
Can I roll piloting?
I'm not perceiving anything.
Okay.
I think we're crashing and burning here.
Does somebody else want to roll that perception to see if they pick up on anything? Because
You do have a bonus.
Oh yeah, you get two
Two
bonus
blue
die.
dice.
all right, I'll roll 2 blue dice then. I got 1 success and 2 advantages.
Oh, what
There you go, the
difficulty
blue
did
one
you- I don't remember
saved you.
telling you the difficulty on this one.
You didn't, so
Can
you better
two-
roll the
can you roll
difficulty.
2 purple?
2 purple as well?
Yeah.
Oh, giddy.
Roll blanks, roll blanks.
I rolled 1 failure and 2 threats. That makes it a wash.
Okay, so it's a wash. Okay. He doesn't respond.
All right, time to go wipe out the Ruathi species. Guess that's all there is to that. It's too bad we couldn't have made something work, but I guess them's the breaks. What a shame for everybody, all the parties involved, especially the Ruathi.
I don't know if I want to commit a genocide.
We don't have to.
No,
No, I'm
actually
mostly
commit
just
the
saying that to see
genocide.
if I can like.
This is so weird.
I'm trying
because
to like deceive
I
him
agree with
and or
Lizardo. I didn't want to wipe out their whole race, even though they
Guys,
are insignificant.
It's a threat.
It's a threat.
I'm
not
trying to threaten
actually-
him.
It's not like they're, I don't know. Like the
Well,
med
I'm
tech. or
trying to
whatever.
trick him. Pasha, trying to trick him.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
It's a
Oh,
trick.
sure. I'll
It's a goof. Not really a goof.
I think the young ones will be easier to kill first.
Yeah,
I know.
more like that. We'll start with the babies.
Start with the eggs.
Start with the little teeny tiny babies. Rip them right from their mothers'
Oh my goodness.
sweet,
All right.
tender arms.
I
Look at
wanna
this point,
kill you.
Bruce is just done with this conversation. He's just gonna leave.
Well,
Nice
at this
try, Bruce.
point, at this point, he shuts down. He's not going to say anything.
Oh, yeah, great. We had him talking before.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, he said he
Have we
wanted to
gotten
kill us.
any kind of information out of him?
We did. He wanted to make a coat out of you or something. I don't know.
How is that? How is that anywhere near useful information? There's lots of people.
Oh,
that
he's
want an
cold. We
Imperium
know he's
coat.
cold now.
It's building a rapport.
Oh, we could bring him a blanket.
Yes, we could have, but now I don't know if he wants to accept it. It might be smallpox in the blanket. I have no idea.
Well, maybe me and Pasha should do the talking from now on.
I can try intimidation.
I-
I can put him
I'm
on a
pretty
leash.
sure that's
and
what we
take
were
us-
just
take him with
doing.
us. Is there like a shock leash collar thing we can take him with us?
I
To
mean,
what end?
probably, yeah.
I don't want to take him with us.
Well, we're gonna take him up to that ship. And
No, because then he's
No.
gonna win all the fights, and then he's gonna be commander of a ship.
yeah, but then I can fight him at the end and win, and then I'll be commander of the ship.
Why don't you fight the guy that's there already? See what he's
Because
like
there's too
first.
many things to fight all the way up.
So yeah, we just set the NPC did the job we don't want to do, and then we kill the NPC at the end.
See, if I keep a grenade
get
in
it.
his strapped to his head, and then he wins all the fights at the end, all I have to do is try to pull the pin.
I suppose that's
Yeah.
true.
We'll
Not a
just build
bad
it-
idea.
We'll build it into his helmet, and yeah.
I'd probably
Your
use
helmet is
remote
made of
detonators if
C4.
I was you.
It's
All
a
right,
new
y'all just
construct.
do what you want. I'm gonna.
Yeah, Bruce is left.
Okay.
He's gonna get ready
I'm done
for us to
trying
go to the
talk
murder
this
ship, I
Rawati.
guess.
I'm more inclined to just start reporting up the chain and say there's a group of very hostile aliens forming a whatever.
And they need
Yeah,
counseling.
we threatened to
and
kill his whole race.
They
And
need supplies.
see if you can get
They
something out
need
of him.
fresh water. I'm sure.
I remember. I feel
Part
like
of
last
the
time
long
Lizardo was
psychological
talking about joining them.
torture.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Wasn't Lizardo talking about joining them last time?
Yeah, Lizardo wants to join everybody and take over the world.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as a Drazuga, I'm
wants to
an
see it
oppressed
happen.
species myself, you see. So I can feel what empathy is. That what this emotion is?
You're an oppressed species. You're not allowed to say anything.
I feel like Pockets was saying something about water.
What?
I feel like you were saying something about water, and then I.
He needs food and water or
Oh.
something. I don't know. What,
Wait, didn't
something
he-
more than
Snickerdoodle.
snickerdoodles?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I think yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right.
maybe water makes him grow stronger. I don't know. We know nothing about his insignificant race that we're spending a lot of time with.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do now?
I think we need to find a friendlier one of these.
Oh no, let's go. Watch.
I want to fill
Is
out
there
a
a
report
friendlier
about
version of you?
You're gonna go fill out.
hostile
You're gonna do the
alien race.
paperwork.
Yeah,
Okay.
south of Mechatol Rex.
Okay.
Needs
All
to be
right, so-
investigated and potentially destroyed.
Yeah, you can actually get that from my Lonus. Well, to be honest, you don't need the actual paper. You probably do it in your data pad. You'll have like a login, download the PDF,
I
and
lost it.
fill out all the details from your
Lost
last excursion.
The guy is seriously sitting in this cell threatening to destroy the empire. I mean,
He's
It
just
is-
misguided. I mean,
this is all he's giving us. This is what I'm giving him back. I'm reporting that he's trying to destroy the empire. He's now a threat.
Is there a friendlier version of your race?
No.
Do you have like a brother who doesn't have like as many daddy issues or something? Like,
They all walk around with big smiles
I
on their
killed my
faces.
brother and consumed him on our birthday.
Oh, congratulations.
happy birthday?
how did he taste?
I was last week, but thank you.
Oh, yes, that's a good question. How did he taste?
Delicious.
We might be looking for a new food source.
Like a fresh kill. Your stomachs couldn't tolerate our mighty meat.
So we can win you over by making you food made of your own people.
You can win me over. You could win me over. If one of you kills one of the other ones, I will tell you everything.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Oh.
show of hands.
Pasha.
I'm pretty
Pasha.
sure if I die, I can be brought back. If it's like quickly.
Pasha, just pretend to punch me in the face.
Pretend, huh? I
Or maybe-
really don't want to do that. With my brass knuckles on or without them?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. You want me to kill and throw you in there with them? Sure.
No, just hit me.
I don't think you said anything about being thrown into the cell with him.
Okay, I'll bonk you on the head. Bonk.
Oh no, the light, it's fading.
Oh. Very well. Throw the
Her-
body in here, and I will tell you everything you wish to know.
Her race notoriously has a soft spot on their head.
Yeah.
We didn't
Throw the
need her
body in
anyway.
with me. I will tell you everything.
Just a second.
Oh,
Does she
no.
have anything we need? Can we loot the body first?
No, she's diseased. You don't want her body.
Oh, darn, I have to get another one.
She's very diseased.
She just ate those fish noodle things. Oh my god.
Yeah, no. Yeah, her you gotta stay away from corpses of Letnev soldiers because they give off gases of poison and stuff.
Wow.
See,
deal then.
I can smell it now. Oh,
Okay,
everyone,
so
get
you
back.
start telling us what we need, and then we'll slowly move the body into the cell.
I'm not a fool.
Are you sure?
But our entire party is full of them.
Can we roll for it?
What about my death performance? Can I roll for?
Yeah, roll is a performances on these lists, right?
No.
Roll perform death. Yes.
Perform death. I guess it would be deception,
It'd be
maybe.
deception, yeah.
Athletics.
Athletics. Okay, let's see. What's my deception? I have decent cunning. So how difficult? Or do you just want me to roll in?
Well, no, it would be against. Okay, so it's going to be against one
his-
purple, one red, and two black.
His perception, right?
Yeah,
One purple, one red, and two black. Oh
yeah,
no.
because it's a ridiculous story.
That I'm faking my death?
Yeah.
No. One success, one threat.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right. So he's he's like
He really is a fool.
You did. He is. Well, not actually that bright, to be honest with you. Yes. Well done. She looks delicious. Once I may taste of her flesh, I shall tell you everything you need to know.
All right, Bruce, you can sew that back on, right?
I'm not there. I left.
He left.
Oh.
He's doing paper. He's doing his
I'm doing the
right
paperwork.
now.
I'm filling it out.
He's doing the report.
We're fairly confident we can get you a cyber leg.
If you bend down near me, I'll be like, just cut off some of my hair.
Yeah,
I always
Yeah,
eat
it's
the
tasty.
eyes first.
tasty flesh. What do you want me to do?
Trim my bangs.
Just a second, we have to present the meal. It takes a little time here.
Enough. Toss the body in, or we are done.
Don't do this.
Well, it was your idea.
Well, I didn't think he was gonna want. He just said kill the other. He didn't say anything about. No.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you
Let's-
protesting out loud?
No,
Yeah, I guess.
let's just quietly. Let's
Wait,
just
I'm not
drag
dead.
pockets out of there.
No,
and
she's dead. Don't
let's-
worry.
Yeah, let's not
Yeah.
give up the illusion.
Yeah,
Maurice
he's gonna sit
notoriously
down and just be
Speaks
quiet
after
again.
they die.
Now we killed pockets and we're so sad.
Oh,
And you're not even talking
I'm
to
gonna
us.
have to go get a meat cleaver to cut off a limb for you. Or do you just want to tear it off?
He's gonna stop speaking.
No, not hungry anymore. Okay. I'll revive her now.
Oh, whoa! What happened?
I brought you back to life with my thoughts.
Wow, Pasha, you are
Better
so
talk to them, Bruce.
strong. And
Who needs a doctor?
Yeah.
He might say to that, an ability you may require shortly.
All right.
All right,
I
I'm
don't-
done with you.
Just let it be said that I was on your side, Brady.
Good. We were playing good cop, dead cop.
Yeah.
We
He's
were
stupid,
playing,
but he's not that stupid.
We were playing
Terrible,
good cop,
terrible cops, dead cop.
good cop, bad cop, dead cop, genocidal cop.
Yeah.
We tried them all.
Was that just an act? Are we really going out to kill all the families and stuff?
I've reported
Oh,
them
no, I
to
think
the
it was an
rest of the
act.
Claries.
Oh,
I've 100% reported them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we won't kill them.
No, not us
Somebody
specifically.
else to
I
do.
no.
we have other things that we need to deal with, but I think it should be noted that there is a hostile alien race that wishes the destruction of Mechatol Rex.
Yeah, good luck trying.
As far as we know, it might just be this guy.
It probably is.
Well, we were being shot at when
Because
we
they're
left, right?
minor.
No, when we were leaving after after picking this guy up, there were lots of them coming after us, and we had to shoot them with our turret.
It was probably just an illusion.
They,
Sure.
they
Well,
were
then we
probably mad
only
at us for killing
Killed
their
fake
other friends.
things then. We didn't actually kill anybody.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
All right.
Murder ship?
Maybe they were trying to conquer us with kindness.
The thing
Yeah.
that's really weird is
Coming for
like,
hugs.
how did they actually get to the planet? Because they're not a
Yeah.
spacefaring race. So they needed to have help, and we need to figure out who helped them.
I mean, we could go back.
We
Well,
could also
apparently,
go back with an armed escort.
Apparently, one of the Titans recently woke up. Maybe he brought them with him.
Seems odd because that would mean that they were underground for a while, which doesn't track, right? Like a Titan is a Titan of this size is an ancient entity that
Yeah, it's
could
asleep for a
have
long
survived underground for a while. Like this race
knows?
of well, whatever the heck they're called, Ruathi. These guys are savages. I don't know. I don't see them as the hibernating type.
Well, they could have just lived underground. Like a lot of Letnev, they don't like the sun and stuff. Maybe they're
Yeah.
like moles.
But if that's the case, then isn't it better for us to go find out if there is a large civilization of these things underground? Like the prisoner that we have is literally threatening our society.
I'd be fine with going back.
Yeah. Do we want to take more people when we go back? Maybe we can get some of the Hakan to part with some guards or something. So we're not going alone.
Some minions? Yeah, that would be great.
Just don't want to be in a situation where we're just running for our lives every time. Like 3 of these guys almost took us out. So
We could just have someone like in the ship covering us with the turret.
we could do that as well. Yeah. But it might be good to go try to get more information. I don't know what kind of records or whatever they would have. Because the other things we have, I guess, other leads are the names of the other Mahakt sleepers. We have Fetch and Darkstar. Have we looked into that at all? Would somebody in the Undercity know something about Fetch or Darkstar?
Did
Wait,
we
I
ask
have
this
it-
guy if his name was Fetch or Darkstar?
No, let's do that.
I mean, you can name drop if you want to.
Well, let's just.
He's not
like,
going to know what we're talking about.
Well, time
So-
for me to go play fetch with my dog.
Did he look up?
His name's Darkstar. My dog.
Roll perception hard. So 3 difficulty.
I actually have decent perception. So
Yeah.
I have
You got
Don't
the
make-
senses.
Don't make Bruce try to perceive things. He has no eyes, guys.
Perception. And I get I get some bonus die. Sorry, how hard? 3
3.
purple?
Just sorry. I think 2. It'd be 2 purple and a red, I think. Yeah.
Ooh, he's
Sorry.
up in it.
Red. Oops. Okay.
He's putting red on all these
and
rolls.
Cunning.
Yeah, he's adversary.
You don't say.
Proficiencies. Yeah.
1 advantage, 2 failures.
No.
I got an advantage.
You look,
Yeah.
you strain yourself so hard that your eye kind of pops a little
Okay.
bit and it twinges.
Yeah, no, he's a tough read, and he seems like he's fairly committed himself to not giving away any information.
This guy needs more torture. All right. Well, it's somebody else's job.
Can we press the button to electrocute him?
Do you want to use a story point for this cell to have that equipped?
No.
Okay.
At this point, I really don't blame him for wanting to destroy everything.
Oh my God, we're evil. We're bad people.
Bruce does not do a lot to inspire good faith.
Should we
Bruce
free
is-
Lizardo?
Can I
Bruce
torture him?
is logical
Lizardo,
and
should we free
calculating.
him and let
I
him
like
rampage?
how Lizardo and Pasha find it questionable when it's a homicidal race that wants to murder things.
Right?
we
Let's-
But
should we let him
otherwise,
go?
all
we
for the
understand each
murder.
other.
No,
and
I'm
the
not
killing.
talking to you guys. I'm just talking to Lizardo. Should we let him go? It'll provide some action.
We might just have to kill him if that happens. I think I still like our friends more than I like this guy.
I could shoot off body parts until he can't strangle us.
Oh yeah. And the taser is the bad thing we're doing to him.
All right, so what's the plan?
So
We're gonna
all-
go.
We're
All
all
I
a little
said to
messed
him
up.
was, if you're not going to cooperate, then this is the stance
we're
you've
gonna
taken.
kill your family. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that's what professional interrogators do.
Well, in real
It's
life,
Professional?
maybe.
It's a form of coercion, I'm telling you.
Yeah. You
It's
like
working
that
on me.
town that you live in, don't you? Blow up the whole thing.
Do we want
got
to
a
do this
nuke with your
flesh
name on
ship?
it.
Sorry?
Flesh ship? Or do we want to flesh ship?
I'm gonna go sit in the ship and eat some Snickerdoodles.
I don't know that like the blood pits are gonna gain us much because it seems like the Vul'Raith are a side product of the Mahacht coming through, right? Like the dimensional tear opened, which allowed them into this dimension, but they don't really know how it opened, and it seems more that like they got pulled in accidentally. So I don't even know if like, well, I mean, we can go up there. And,
I mean, you
and
do know their
see.
goal is a threat because they do want to take it over, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're a byproduct of the Mahacht. Yeah.
So I don't know if they're our biggest threat, but we can check it out if you want to. I'm open to investigating.
I'm down for fighting in these blood pits. I mean, I
Sure.
can take a punch or two.
I'm down for letting Lizardo fight in these blood pits.
Okay.
Let's
Pasha
see
wants
if
to do it
Now,
too,
I should
so-
tell you, and just to emphasize, because Tony was clear on this, these are to the death usually. At the very least, to the maiming.
Oh boy, I don't. Oh,
It's up to you.
my real life morals are
brochure
now
clearly
conflicting with
outlines that.
Lizardo's. I don't know if I want to just go in knowing that I might kill something. Ooh,
But it knows that you might kill it.
I think it's more you'll probably die.
Unless they're just tourists and they got trapped on the ship.
I think this is Brian telling you that he's not going to pull any punches.
Well, it could be
Yeah.
people who just signed up and didn't know what they were getting into.
It's true. Yeah.
Anything's better than Mechatol Rex.
is this the kind of thing, Brian? Do we know is if we can just like opt out when we've proceeded as far as we want to go, or is it like you're in it till the end?
The rules are not included in the brochure.
What?
We know
Oh,
nothing.
man.
But if it's an open house and we know that we don't have to fight if we don't want to, we can go check
Yeah.
out the open
Yeah,
house.
you are in general invited as a spectator. He
You're
did
put in
mention
the
that.
pit until you lose.
What?
I bet you're put in the pit until you lose.
Could be. You are the
Yeah.
evening's entertainment.
It's like the winner continues and the loser dies. Maybe. Let's go spectate. Let's go see.
Well, we do have a backup spore person.
True.
And we got this Ruwathi that maybe all of a sudden will be our friend and then
Yeah.
join us as a clear.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
We'll
Or you
give him
could
a
transplant
uniform.
the fungus over.
That's true.
All right. So we're heading up to the blood pits.
Okay. So to do that, you're gonna have to go up to see Tony again.
Tony.
Yeah.
Do the voice.
Oh, hey guys. Oh, I'm glad you
Tony.
came back. I was just about to close up the kiosk here. You coming
Tony
up
should get a
with me?
voice synthesizer.
Yeah, we were so
It'd be really handy
intrigued.
if I had one of those machines that changes your voice.
Hello, it is nice to see you again.
That's wonderful. This would be a great crew. You guys are gonna have a blast. We even got some like not. We got some weird food that maybe you guys will like. I don't know. Don't care. All right.
Deviled
Anyway.
eggs? Finger sandwiches? Coleslaw?
I'm not in charge. I'm not in catering. But
Strawberry Nebula?
yeah, I got my ship down at the hangar. If you want to come with me,
Sure.
got my
Yay!
little shuttle. So
And just to be clear,
yeah.
we're going for the open house. We don't know if we want to sign up yet.
Oh
If
no,
that's
of
okay.
course. There's no pressure. You know, it's your decision. You want to be the
Yeah.
conqueror or the
Yeah.
conquered.
Should we leave some contact information with somebody?
We'll call our boss. I can't remember. Elonis.
Elonis.
Let's tell him where we're going.
You're what?
Don't
We're
worry
gonna-
about it.
They
We're
call
gonna-
them the blood pits. It's for
No, guys. No.
I got these little trinkets that I want you to wear around your head.
Are you talking to Ilonis?
What? No,
Oh.
I'm talking about this guy. I got a hat made of frag grenades.
All right. Well, first of all, I will just tell you, Ilonis isn't really keen on you guys going up there.
That's probably a bad idea.
It's for information on the Vul'Raith, though.
Yeah, I feel like there might be better ways to. I mean, you guys do what you feel like you need to do.
We're the group
Pockets,
that
if you
should
don't
be
come
the
back,
free
I'm going to give away your stuff.
I think we could probably sneak onto the ship.
I have specific rules for what happens
Pockets,
to my stuff.
if you're not back here tonight, I'm giving away your stuff.
It's at the bottom of the. If you just look through the
No.
bag at the very bottom.
No,
there's a
that's
list.
coercion.
The last,
Yeah, well,
the
that's
last
those pockets. He knows how to control pockets.
Do you
But
have
Giselle
something
has
for
to
me to
get my
shoot?
toenail clipper. Who's gonna give Giselle my toenail clippers?
I'll give Giselle your toenail clipper, and I'll chuck the rest.
No.
Is
I
there
have
any
other
missions that
instructions.
we
It's
can
gonna be
take right
burned.
now?
So can we take our own ship up?
Well,
Do
you'll
we
have to
have to
ask
use this
Tony.
shuttle?
Sorry, I think Posh was talking to Tony, and I kind of missed it there.
Oh, that's okay. I'll switch it over. I'll talk to Ilonis. I'll see if he's got any missions where I can go shoot something right now.
Well, we don't really want anybody leaving planet until, especially you guys, until Dominicus arrives. There is a bit of a conversation about what the Xxcha want to do in terms of the trial and whether or not you're going to be called to witness. If you want to shoot something, you can, of course, go down and join the Nor in the Dark Bay hunt below ground.
Already done that.
Okay.
Didn't we need a few more of those for a nice jacket?
I don't know. I got a pretty nice skull.
Okay.
I left it at the office though.
Oh, I do still have that Bay Bear,
Hmm.
the really high pitched frequency.
All right. So he doesn't want us to go. What do you guys think? Should we disobey our boss?
I mean,
Wouldn't be the
why
first time.
stop now?
Well, to be fair, he didn't forbid you from going.
Oh, well, I'm wondering if it's just Bryant's like low key way of like saying, "I've got nothing prepped for that. Don't do it."
Which
No,
makes
I'm ready for you.
which
I'm
makes
ready
me
for
want to
ya.
go more.
Yeah. I knew
All right,
this was
well-
a possibility. I just can't imagine Alone is thinking it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I
it's
can- I
probably
can buy
not.
that.
An awful
I-
idea. That's why we
I
have
think
to go.
I think I'd be more comfortable if we could take our own ship up.
Okay, you're going to ask Tony?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's fine. Okay, here's the
Visitor
thing.
parking.
Oh yeah, of course. I just need your I need your transponder signature so we can let you in. They'll shoot you down otherwise.
Yeah, we
Okay,
don't want to be
it's-
shot down.
555.
Don't lie about this. Tell them the truth.
Well,
We don't want to get
just
shot
tell me where
down.
you're parked. I'll fly over and meet you there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess tell him. Figure it out.
Okay. Well, you're parked in very different areas. So he's in the hangar, like where your original ship was kept. Your ship, of course, is at the Sparkling Oasis on the south end of the city. So if you tell him what pad number you're at and everything, when you get down there, you're going to see a fleshy-looking vessel kind of hovering over the launch pad, and some very unhappy Hakan guards looking up at it.
Yeah, we
Is
did
there,
invite
like-
him over.
Flashy
As
looking
we walk
vessel.
by, they're with us.
Oh, that's our friend. Hi.
You're leaving with him?
Even
Well-
though the COD don't want us to go.
For now.
We're flying our own ship, so
Okay. All right. We're just happy to see him gone. There is kind of a smell to that thing.
I wouldn't know.
To be honest, you guys can't probably smell. Pasha might be able to smell it. I imagine he has a pretty good sense of smell.
Mhm.
And
I don't think
it's like
Bruce has a
rank
sense of
meat.
smell.
it smells like rank
Yeah.
meat.
I think I'm
Oh.
pretty used to the smell of rotting
Like
flesh at this
breakfast.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lizardo's numb to it.
Breakfast.
Bruce can't smell.
So you will get a signal on your comms from him. All right. If you guys could just unlock your transponder, I can get the information and let our ship know to let you through. It's not to fire at you as you approach.
Is there anything
Good.
bad for giving that away? Like, I don't know
It's
necessarily
pretty
if
standard. Whenever you approach a space station or a lot of planets, then they're going to want we're going to want your signal from your transponder to see who's the ship's registered to and who's, everything like in its history.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not unusual. There is always the risk that somebody on the other end could hack it.
But I've got firewalls in place because
Yeah.
I'm Bruce. I'm a computer guy. My computery stuff.
I would say looking at the technology.
blast our cache before we go.
Sorry.
Blast our cache before we go.
Yeah, how many frag grenades can I buy?
Oh, you guys want to go shopping first?
I don't want to go shopping right. Well, we can get some frag
because
grenades.
this is
if
still
you
like the
want, but-
first night of 5 that we have to
Yeah.
get through.
I mean, we can fast forward at any point.
I gotta build a drone first.
Okay.
You gotta
All right,
buy
yeah,
all the parts.
I think we're sharing the transponder information. I'm
Okay.
gonna search
We're
for
just gonna
watch the pings if something looks funny.
Yeah, there'll be nothing weird going on.
I wouldn't really expect it because like they're openly advertising.
Yeah, he
the
wants
middle
you to
of
come
town.
up.
Like I don't actually like perceive this as a risk, and part of that is Bruce naivety. But I mean, like they're openly recruiting in the middle of Mechatol Rex.
Yeah.
Well, if 5 is a race that literally devoured everything in sight, I would probably set up a kiosk in town and invite people up. It sounds like an easy way to get a meal.
Yeah, it could be. Well, then we're an easy meal. Let's go.
As long as that Ruathi doesn't get us.
Yeah,
Well, you're in the safest place from him now.
yeah. I don't want to be eaten by an insignificant race.
Yeah, this would be much
I'd rather
more-
be a champion, strong person.
Yeah.
I
All
hope
right.
he feels that somehow.
We should have brought him up and threw him in the pits.
So
Well,
you will notice as you fly up following Tony. I'm just going to call him Tony because it's a lot easier to say
Tony.
than T'Noxis. But his ship does not seem to be parked anywhere near the spaceport where most of the dreadnoughts and everything are parked. So he's actually kind of going off to another side of the planet, not south where you flew when you met the Ruathi, but to the east. And you're going to fly. It won't take too long. It's not too far out. So maybe after, 20-30 minutes, you're going to start approaching this massive, again, kind of fleshy, meat-like looking vessel floating in orbit. There's no other ships really anywhere near it. And it's kind of pulsating. And as it's pulsing, Tony will be flying ahead of you, and one of these like kind of a valve, like like an aorta sort of thing, is going to open, and he's going to fly right in, and then that one will close, and then another one next to it will just open.
Yeah, let's fly in the fleshy opening.
Right
Well, what else
into
were
the
you gonna do
rectum.
tonight?
Well, when in Rome,
Okay,
when in Mechatol Rex.
You
when
fly
in
your ship in through this
planet
the
name.
hall, and again you'll see like the walls of this valve are just kind of pulsing. You go
Wrecked him.
inside, and it's
Damn
kind
near
of like
killed him.
it does have a fairly flat ground, but as you land the ship, you can feel that there's more give, like almost like you're landing in a wet swamp.
Delicious.
And then the valve closes behind you.
Oh God.
Yes.
Excuse
The
me.
smell is evident, almost even to Bruce, but not quite. You can kind of feel
It's like
it
thick
coming into your
in the
pores.
air.
Yeah.
Oh God. It's humid in here.
It's humid. It's fleshy. It's hot. It's pulsing. There is going to be kind of a very small, like maybe like a 2-foot high little kind of creature. He kind of like leans forward. Think of like a very fleshy looking sloth, like a hairless sloth, kind of
Naked mole rat.
Yeah, sort of, but big, a little bigger than a naked mole rat. Kind of a sloth size, and he's kind of sitting there. And when you disembark, he's going to if you wave, he'll and then he'll grab like a sheet of flesh and pull it aside to reveal an exit. And you can hear, imagine two fresh raw steaks sticking to each other and the sound it would make if you were to peel them apart. Sound.
Is it moist in here by chance?
It is moist.
The imagery, though. The imagery is just perfect.
This is why I'm a vegan.
Well, and the people who weren't vegans before today will be after.
I'm sniffing everything, see what's edible and what isn't.
All right. So
It's pretty much all edible.
we walk into the meat tunnel then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's what she
The
said.
little creature, if you go into the tunnel, the meat creature doesn't follow you. He'll just close the little meat curtain behind. It's like Velcro, kind of. It just sticks.
I love the storytelling and the visuals, but I hate it.
Okay.
Remember, Tika, this was your idea.
This is
This was
great
not my
tech.
idea.
I'm so happy I met this meat tech.
This is very impressive technology they have here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm studying it to try to learn how we can incorporate it into our own chip.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
It is fairly unique construction. I don't think there's another.
Mhm.
Even Bruce, there's probably not another technology that you've seen in our universe. Anything kind of like this.
Yeah, that's why I'm
They just
intrigued
breed the
by
ships.
it.
I guess the closest would be the Arboreck because they have like kind of plant fungal based ships. But yeah, so you're walking through. There's going to be a bunch of like large hulking creatures walking around, and they're all different sorts of shapes. It's not like most species kind of have like one kind of similar look. You know, for example, most Letnev have kind of like bluish or grayish skin, pointed ears, hair. You know, these things are all over the map, but they're very fleshy. So some of them might look like be four-legged. Some might be very small. Some might be very large. So there's just massive, just very varied creatures lumbering around. And when you walk in, they are watching you. And some of, like even a couple, will probably have big teeth baring, and they'll start drooling and walking towards you as they see you approaching. But Tony he'll round a corner and be like, "Oh no, these ones aren't food."
Yeah,
And so they'll back off.
We're here for the open house. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. Just ignore them. Yeah, those are the janitors. They basically clean up any messes, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, they mostly work around the pits. So yeah, let's follow me. You're gonna love it here. So as you can see, we only bring the finest for our guests. The walls, the doors open and close. Many of them themselves, if you time the valves properly. It's very comfortable. Everything's very soft. No hitting your head and injuring yourself on these walls. No slit floors.
that's true.
Yeah.
He's selling it. He's
The
selling it.
ceilings.
Tony,
very
the forever
spacious.
salesman. Love
Yeah.
it.
Even for a tall person such as our winged friend here, your head is nowhere near the roof. It's spacious, available for all sizes of creature. We do not discriminate based on size.
Yeah.
From the very small to the very large, you are all welcome. Now come this way. You could probably hear the screams. That is the pit. And sure enough, you're going to hear
That's
a
what we came
combination of
for.
cackling laughter and shrieking coming from a corridor kind of to the left, forward to the left.
Interesting.
You know, Lizardo, I have to say, with this moist, warm, and dark environment, it would be a pretty good spot to set up a Drazuga nursery.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, actually, and Lizardo, that's a good point. You probably do feel that the atmosphere in here is
Oh my goodness.
kind of nice on your fungus.
Oh, tingles and
Feels-
spores.
Feel that on your fungus.
I feel it tingling in my spores. Ooh.
My
If you
polyps are
die in
quivering.
the pits, you might just
My
explode.
polyps are quivering.
Wait, if you die in the pits, does that mean you can come back as their ship?
Yeah, you could explode and take spores everywhere.
Whoa!
We'd
We
have a
just-
whole ship.
Can we just like like
Break.
plant a Drazuga into the ship right now?
Yeah, we
Well,
just broke the system.
You don't know enough about it yet.
It's flesh.
Hey, can
We
I
just gotta
It's
find where
flesh,
the
but it needs
brain is.
brain.
Mm.
Well, okay, I could say this: the fungus might thrive in here. It won't necessarily be intelligent.
what I'm gonna like poke the walls a little bit.
Oh yeah, it gives, and it makes that little sticky wet meat noise.
A nice squelch.
Yeah, you get squelch. That's the word we're looking for. A little squelch. Isn't it soft? It's not too soft. Like you could lean against it. You're not going to fall
Are you gonna
over.
lick your fingers or what?
Have at it if you want.
I want to taste.
Why don't you just straight up lick the wall, Pasha?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Do you want to do that?
No,
Okay.
Just
not
pretend
yet.
it's a
Not while they're
giant
with us.
meatsicle.
Not while they're looking.
I'll do it for science.
Okay. Yeah. So you lick the wall.
Yeah.
It tastes. It's not. It's. I don't know. Does Lizardo eat meat?
Sure. Yeah. He
Okay. It
because
tastes.
he likes
it
plants
tastes
more
kinda
than animals.
Stale meat. So it's not. It's not like good meat.
Oh.
It's salty.
So as much as Tony sold it as there's like food everywhere,
But not rancid.
you'll
right?
notice even the people walking around, there's maybe tiny bite marks here and there in the wall, but it's definitely not their preferred. You know, maybe like a meal in a pinch.
Could
Is it-
definitely
but
use
it's
like
warm, right?
some
Something in
smoke and
Yeah.
its own
seasoning.
sauces.
It's warm and pulsing, but it's like it's
It's,
been
yeah, it's living
stale
flesh.
too,
It's
though.
that's weird.
I think
Been airing out for a while.
Yeah.
It needs to be cured for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It could be smoked.
Well, something Bruce might notice is that there are, as opposed to wires, there are essentially capillaries
Mm.
where wiring might be in a normal sort of a spaceship. So it is the flesh is being fed something.
something.
Where is it being fed from?
Well, you don't know. I mean, it could
It's
just
like
be,
a
yeah, you don't
circulation
know.
system,
It's
circulatory system.
yeah,
The pits.
could be from the pits. Who knows?
And I mean, most like you would need oxygen for the whole ship. The space aspect is weird.
Yeah. Well, if you want, you could probably get a tour of the engine room or something. But
Yeah, I would ask for one. Sure. Yeah.
okay, yeah. Oh yeah, of course. After the open house, I'm happy to take you down there.
Bruce is really good with spaceships, so
Oh yeah, he looks like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, these tall big guys. I guess compared to him, you're not that tall, but yeah, the winged folk. Yeah, you guys see you guys flying around out here sometimes.
More of your
Yes.
people, Bruce. They exist.
There's a few of us.
Yeah, you have an embassy here actually.
Mhm.
Not too many of you though.
Best embassy in Mechatol. I'll tell you what.
All right.
So are we going to the pits? Are we gonna watch a fight? Are we gonna throw Lizardo in? What are we doing?
The moist meat pits.
Show it like I'll tell Tony. Well, why
All right.
don't you continue the tour and show us
Yeah.
your main attraction?
So you'll hear some maybe garbled shouting coming from where you're hearing the screaming and shrieking, and he'll say, "Oh, good news! They're about to do a 10-on-1. Come on, hurry! You don't
Yeah,
want to miss it."
let's go check this one out.
Okay. So you're gonna walk. It's kind of this huge open area, and pit is probably generous because it's not that much lower. So if you think the Colosseum, like everybody's looking down into like a open area, it's not that steep. It's almost
Oh.
level. So if you're a smaller creature, you might have to shovel your way a little bit to the front to see what's going on.
And everyone is in the splash zone.
Yes, there's no non-splash zone. But it's maybe a couple feet lower than the audience where these guys are fighting. And there was blood everywhere. Like once you get within 20 or 30 feet of the pit, your feet are soaked.
Mm.
And there's going to be one big kind of lumbering, like big long arms, walking into the middle of this ring. And then you hear this really loud chattering and chittering, and like 10 smaller guys. They look kind of like the sloth one that kind of showed you onto the ship. They're going to start running around and just circling him. And then the big guy is going to start roaring. And so he'll maybe just grab one real quick and crush it in his fist and throw it in his mouth, start chewing. And you're going to hear the crunch But then the other 9 are going to start climbing at him, kind of tearing at his, soft spots, his eyes. He's got a little spot on the back of the neck they seem to be going for. And he's screaming, he's shouting, he's grabbing them one at a time. He's trying to grab them. They're trying to run around or away from his hands. Occasionally he'll get one, crush it, grind it up.
Get it, big guy.
Yeah. So eventually the big guy, he's going to start going down, but he's eventually, there's going to be down to like 3 of the little guys left. And once they get to that, there's not enough of them to stand up to him anymore. And he's just going to start flattening them with his hand. The crowd's going mental. They're just cheering and screaming.
Me too.
Sometimes like little bits of the little guys will go flying into the crowd, and there'll be a big scramble as people, each grab like a leg, that kind of flew off into the audience. And,
they're trying to eat it.
Yeah, and they'll grab it and they'll start fighting over it and eating it. Yeah.
So is everyone on? Is everybody in the area like a Vul'Raith? Or do we see other races here as well?
You were the only ones that came today. You don't see any others today. Yeah.
I was gonna bet on the little guys. Whew,
Oh,
that was a close one.
yeah. It was close. You can see that the big guy was fairly badly wounded.
Okay, I want to fight him.
Okay, do you?
Well, if I can bring a gun, sure.
Well, it's yeah. They don't like to send their wounded in. The audience prefers a fresh prey. But if you wish to fight, I just need you to sign here.
You could fight. You could fight one of the little ones. Take his job.
Yeah, I don't know. Those guys are too fast for me.
You could be a door greeter.
Yeah. I open the stake door.
I don't have quick draw. I'll fight 3 of them if I get first shot.
There's no first shot.
Oh, well, there would be if I went into the ring
first.
Bruce is not fighting.
But if you wish to sign up, you must let me know so I can get you on the roster.
Is there any weapon rules?
Okay. Technically, it's seen as a sign of weakness to use synthetic weapons. But if you make the show entertaining, nobody cares.
That's fine. A lot of exploding body parts is fine.
Oh, the more the better.
Okay.
In fact, if they don't see that, you're going to get booed off the stage and probably eaten.
There we go.
They don't see that, you'll probably be eaten. Nice.
Do I want a new character this far in? I mean, I spent a lot of time with this character.
Maybe Pasha has a twin brother named
So I get this
Brenda.
something.
So I know what's going on here. If I lose this character, I have to start back from 0 XP, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
You'll be a
that's
green
not gonna happen.
You'll be Robin.
Yeah.
That's
What?
like 13 sessions. That's a lot of XP.
No risk, no reward.
But maybe you'll get a bunch of XP.
I think Lizardo's a better hand-to-hand fighter.
He probably is.
I did volunteer to get myself beat up for the group.
Yeah.
Only if you want to, Lizardo. Don't feel pressure.
Yeah, we won't tell them about your weak arm that keeps falling off.
Turn that weakness into a strength. I'll rip it off and throw it at them.
Yeah, beat him with it. That would be entertaining.
They'll
Get
never
the,
see that coming.
The support of the crowd, right?
Yeah,
I would clap if you did that. That would be awesome.
So we've seen one fight. Are we thinking I can handle this?
Is there any audience participation as well?
Well, you better make it good. Because if people don't like what you're doing, you're gonna get eaten.
Yeah.
People will forgive a lot if it's entertaining.
I'm more curious about how their ships work than the fights. So
Well, maybe not this first round, but maybe next time we come visit, we might enter the pits.
We're a little timid, I guess.
I mean,
He's selling it.
it is a lot of fun. I don't want you guys to lose out, that's all. But the council has really been breathing down our necks about this thing.
couldn't imagine why.
The council?
Oh, you know the Galactic Council?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we don't know how we feel about all this fighting to the death in orbit.
So, how do you keep bringing creatures into this? Do you just teleport them in, or
You know, they fly up on the shuttle with me usually.
like all those little guys that came from Mechatol?
No, they live here.
Well,
Well, they
and the big
lived
guy?
here.
Yeah, he lives here. That was Jim.
The little ones used to live here.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
do they
good point.
regenerate? Do
No.
they regenerate?
They are now food. They challenged and lost.
Is there a so if they would have won, they would have took his place.
Well, they would have moved up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're tired of being janitors.
Oh, that's gotta be it. And door openers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the steak door squad.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good name for them. I'm gonna pitch that at the next town meeting.
Yes, you're welcome to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, no takers.
Point of order.
Yeah.
Who on the council specifically have you guys been talking with?
Well, I don't talk to any of them unless they're getting me in trouble. Blah blah blah. Yeah. No, there's this one Winu fella. Usually
Winu?
comes and talks to, my boss.
Winu? Is that like Winarin or?
Oh, roll lore or xenology. You get kind of different information with each one.
Can I do both?
Well, yeah, sure.
Is there an opposed number of thing that I need to roll?
Yeah, 2.
All right. For lore, 2 successes. For xenology, 2 successes and a triumph.
Okay. So for those xenology, you got the 3?
Yes.
For the triumph? Yeah. So xenology, so biologically, they're exactly the same, with maybe very minor differences. They're biologically the same creature, Winarans and Winu. Historically speaking, a long time ago, the Lazax had actually helped the Winu, so they're from the planet Winu. That's where the Winarans originated from. And I don't remember offhand exactly what the Lazax did, but they saved the Winu. And so as a show of appreciation, a whole bunch of the Winu came and moved to Mechatol and became kind of like the advisors and counselors and workers for the Lazax. And so the Winarans are the ones who separated from Winu to come and live here with the Lazax, and they remained here after the Lazax died or disappeared. So they've been keeping all the archives and everything of the Lazax, but they were here before with the Lazax as their advisors. They're kind of like Quebec and France, right? So like if the Winu you think of as France, and then the Quebec would be
okay. So the
Winarans.
Winu are like they're the original race, and then the ones that separated off are the Winaran.
So the Winarans are the ones that separated and came to Mechatol, but their views of each other aren't very positive. So the Winarans were more interested in preserving things like the knowledge of the Lazax. The Winu were more interested in things like the architecture and the fashion and that, like the arts and that sort of thing. So they see themselves as having preserved a lot of the Lazax culture, whereas they see the Winarans kind of, even though living here, having kind of wasted a lot of it on useless things like history and lore, essentially. So I guess it would be more like, yeah. So they don't really think that highly of each other. The Winu think that, Winarans, you belong to us. You should be supporting us to become the leaders of the Galactic Council, essentially, right?
Okay.
Be back in a minute.
And the Winarans have no allegiance to the Winu, but the Winu think they should, basically.
So would this guy potentially just be confused about the 2 races, or?
You don't know, but there is a Winu on the Galactic Council.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just a council member from the Winu is their rendezvous liaison, I guess is a better word.
Okay. Is there are you asking Tony, I guess, are you going to introduce us to your captain during this tour?
Oh my goodness. Oh man, he would eat you in a second.
He sounds nice.
Well, he's the strongest one on the ship. Nice isn't part of it. He doesn't really like getting involved in anyone, lower than a sergeant.
But he's the one that was directly speaking with the council.
Oh yes,
You don't have
he was the ambassador to Mechatol.
you don't have any other ambassadors or emissaries.
He does have an advisor that does most of his speaking.
Is the advisor as Rar?
No, it's his job not to eat you.
Would we be able to chat with him?
I suppose I could set up a meeting.
Sure. I also wouldn't mind taking a look at your engine. I'm quite intrigued on how this vessel functions.
All right. So you guys are done with the pit fights already?
Well, we could stay for another round, right?
Okay. Well, what he'll be willing to do just to speed things up is he'll probably grab an engineer maybe and have him take Bruce on a tour of the engine.
So long as the engineer doesn't want to eat me.
Yeah, he'll get. It's just a little guy. It's a smaller guy. I gotta just go show him around the engine. He's not into fight. Yeah, I know. Just deal with it, okay? Just show him the engine, make sure nobody eats him, bring him back here in half an hour. All right. Okay, guys. The match coming up. I'll get back to Bruce in a second.
Yep.
The match coming up is fantastic. There's actually two brothers, cannot stand each other. They have been they've been trying to kill each other for ages, but they've refused to do it in the pits. I don't know why. So they finally, everybody kind of convinced me, like, you guys got it. You got to get this over with. We're tired of arguing and not killing each other. So this is them coming in right now. They're not too big, kind of your size, but they're scrappy little folk. And you're going to see these two. They're more, what those guys look like in, what's that movie with Will Smith where everybody's dead and they're kind of like zombies?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. So imagine what those guys look like. But kind of maybe more fleshy and musclier.
Couldn't we just take him to family counseling?
What?
Kind of the same thing, but less flying body parts.
Look, we all know the best way to handle an argument is in the pits, right, folk?
Yeah, in the pit.
I mean, these two guys are just going to come shrieking.
I disagree.
Arms flailing, finally. What?
Let's get in the pit. Come on.
Yeah. They're just going to be like flailing, clawing. They have huge, long claws, and they're just going to start slashing at each other. There is a lot of gushing going out.
Oh.
Eventually one of them will get an arm ripped off. It'll be chucked deliberately into the audience. Again, probably trying to curry favor with the audience. And then he'll like bite the other guy's neck and it'll go limp. We'll leave that at that. So Bruce, you're going to get shown to the engine room. The little guy doesn't say anything. He's just kind of like pointing at stuff. But it's a very intricate network of organs. They're all very similar in color, so it's kind of hard to tell apart which is which because they're very intertwined. But you're going to see at the core kind of a large beating. It looks like a heart, but it's like maybe the size of a car.
Jeez.
And you can hear it. And you're going to see fluid kind of flowing. It's like translucent walls. So you're going to see kind of fluid flowing around in it, and this kind of gushes out into basically arteries.
Yeah. So it actually is like a living ship.
It's like a living organism. And what it's being fed, you can't see, but there's some sort of a liquid inside of it. You can see, I guess it wouldn't be really apparent, but if you look closely, you might see a valve that isn't connected to an artery where I guess you could suppose where it gets fed its fuel.
Mm-hmm. And I think I'm making the assumption that the fuel is blood from the pits.
You don't know. It doesn't actually look like blood.
No?
No.
Can I ask my engineer friend?
Yeah.
What fuel does the heart of the ship take?
Oh, it's a protein-based saline solution.
You make it on ship, off world? Where do you get it from?
Well, we have a distillery on the ship. But smaller ships usually have to bring a supply.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then the arteries feed all.
Oh wait,
All
I don't know why I'm
working
talking
functions
in
of the ship?
Tony's voice with that guy. Why am I
I
killing
don't know
myself
either.
like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was okay with it though.
It's a sailing.
Hey, Bruce. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Mickey Mouse instead. This guy's smaller. He talks like this now. Yeah. Sorry. What was that question again?
So then the arteries just feed every component of the ship.
Oh
What,
yes, of course. We have to keep the tissue alive.
what does
Yeah.
it use as propulsion?
Oh, well, like your heart. Pressure.
So it pushes a vacuum into a vacuum and moves.
Well, there's valves. No, you have to keep the vacuum outside of the arteries. And valves will keep it flowing through the more distant parts of the ship. Yeah.
Intriguing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have to go into too much more information on it,
Okay.
Brine.
Okay. Well, go as far as you want. But besides it being a saline solution filled with protein, well, and I will tell you though, they do extract it from tissue and blood and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not just blood. It's like they're taking the proteins, distilling them, and
More-
mixing it with saline solution. Yeah.
More refined version of
It's more refined. Yeah.
of what they find in the pits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bruce has
That's-
studied. Bruce has learned.
Yeah. All right. So back in the pits, I don't know. You guys just want to keep watching? Or do you want to do something else? There is a snack table. Tony will point you to.
What's on it?
Well, it's going to be like probably something somebody got at like a bakery. Looks like he's got some cookies, brownies,
Some meat pies.
stuff they thought you guys would like to eat. There are splatters of
Snickerdoodles.
blood all over the thing.
Carafe of coffee.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodles with fish on them.
Fish. Yeah. Brine shrimp snickerdoodles.
Hey,
But there is
those
blood.
turtles sold them
everywhere.
to you.
They threw it out and somebody
Threw
found
it
it
out.
in the
They
trash.
fished it out of the garbage.
Ow,
Mhm.
look at these in the trash. Let's take these up to the ship.
I just like the idea of them giving out meat pies at the pits as well.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very Sweeney Todd.
They wouldn't give away
Mhm.
meat.
Okay. Do we have questions for this advisor? Like, would it be worth knowing who they're talking to on Mechatol?
Just in case, I'm going to pull up my list of.
Names.
Random name generator, go.
No, I have. I've been making all the counselors for all the factions. There's a lot of them.
Because yeah, like it's just if these guys are a potential thing we need to keep tabs on, it might behoove us to know who to talk to on the planet if we need to.
Brian, you said there wasn't a ton of Winu on the council, though, right?
Well, the way the Galactic Council works is each faction that is a member of the council has 3 representatives.
So there's at least we got a short list of 3.
So you have
If
3
we-
Winu.
Yeah.
You know it's one of them.
And then it's like, I don't know what we would get by knowing specifics too. Like, I don't really want to pry, but the only reason why is because I don't think the Winu are doing anything wrong. They're just like telling them like, "Yo, this is kind of
Well,
sketch. Don't kill
yeah.
people."
No, I fully agree. I think more what I'm thinking is if we figure out that the Winu are in league with something, then it would be good to know which part of them. If as we're looking into like say Fetch or Darkstar, if we realize that one of them is Winu,
Right.
then it might connect a dot, right? That's my my conspiracy theory that I'm working on right now.
Yeah. We can see if we can pry.
I wouldn't pry too hard though. Like it seems like it's being taken care of by the council, and these guys aren't. Well, let's just put it this way: if they let us leave, then they're probably not doing anything terribly, terribly wrong.
I don't know if you're waiting for me at this point.
Sure.
No.
But otherwise,
Yeah.
there will be a few more fights. Tony may just ask you a couple more times if any of you want to jump in, but he's not going to pressure you.
I'm a hard not going to jump in.
All right.
Yeah, me neither.
I think I volunteer Bruce. Go get him, boy. Kill.
I can't even eat the meat if I kill it, so I'm not going in.
I mean, I feel like if Pash or Lizardo did it, I feel like the initial creature is going to be very easy.
I would have to
Lizardo-
blow off so many limbs for them to enjoy it. Like otherwise, it's going to be over in about 2
Well,
seconds.
just do a 10-on-1 then.
Yeah.
You could take out 10 janitors.
No, not before they found the soft spot. No.
Well, Lizardo's pretty 50-50 on it, so I'm gonna roll on it, and we're gonna
Okay.
see what happens.
Oh, here we go.
If it's 10 or greater, then I'm gonna do it. That's the D20. All right, rolled a 19. I guess
All right.
going in.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
yay!
Tony is stoked. Oh, we got one. We got one.
I'm
I-
feeling
Yes.
strong.
Can I like
Lizardo,
subtly ask Tony if he
Lizardo.
can give Lizardo a bit of an easier opponent for his first match?
This is just entry level, right?
No, we don't want to pull any punches here.
Very subtly.
Right.
Very subtly.
I'll give him a choice. Hold on. There's always a choice. Okay.
He is a
All right.
terrestrial spore monster.
Here,
So
how tall? Let me see. Okay, I'll tell you what here. 3 little ones, 2 medium ones, or 1 large one.
you have a choice.
I think I'll take the 3 little ones, please.
A 3-on-1, everybody. We got a 3-on-1 from one of our fine visitors.
All right, is there any off-track betting here?
No. No, there's no betting
Aw.
track. Doesn't seem to be their jam.
It's
All right,
just-
I'm gonna try. to
none of
make
them are
my
here for
way
the
to
money. They're
side
all
that
just here for the
he's
blood.
at. I think we have to be within short range for him to get our perception bonus for his initiative. Right? Oh,
Can we
unless he
shimmy
doesn't have.
close?
This isn't going to be vigilance, is it?
No, this will be cool.
Yeah.
Right, because
Yeah.
he's expecting it, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's always vigilance, so this is cool.
All right. So as Lizardo steps into the ring, there's going to be a huge loud cheer. They seem even more excited than normal. You can imagine they probably don't see a non-Vul'Raiths participating very often. And when they do,
Oh.
it's probably usually a quick fight. So
Oh boy.
they're super stoked. We're going to eat great tonight. Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna be eating Vul'Raith babies.
I hope you
wonder-
like spores.
I wonder if they would have let us do a 4-on-1.
All right. Maybe. Yeah. So he'll wave on. Bring him in. Bring him in. We want 3 of the little ones. Bring him in. And 3 more of these little hairless sloth-looking fellows are
Do
just
these little ones have a choice?
not necessarily no.
It's like, hey, we need more janitors.
Not a job you want on this ship.
Well, it seems like it's a very big.
Yeah.
They got to have at least 10,000 janitors on this ship.
So, Roman, do you want to roll your cool?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my rapid reaction, and I'm gonna suffer a strain to add a success to my cool check.
Okay. Now, because they're the smallest one, I'm treating them as minions, so they will be acting together.
Oh boy, I'm starting this with a couple of wounds and some strain. Oh boy.
Bet you don't have a
You have
doctor
wounds?
beside you that could patch you up.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
want-
we sent them into the pit pre-wounded. That's great. They can smell the blood already.
Did you
Do you-
did
do
you
you
not
want
heal
your
from our
medicine
rest
check?
or
Well, I
Was he
think he
rested
healed
last
the
time?
last time, but he was bad enough wounded it didn't take him all the way to the top.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody get ready to throw a stim pack at them.
You do have one with you, right?
I don't
Stim
have any.
pack?
Yeah.
I think I've got at least one.
Wait, I have a ghost sword if he wants to use that.
No, I'm gonna use my brass knucks. But
Okay.
I'm gonna
And they will
keep 'em, like,
consider
tucked under my
that a
sleeve.
non-weapon.
Yeah.
What's that? The brass knuckles or the ghost sword?
The brass knuckles. The ghost sword they definitely look at as a weapon.
But it's a sword.
Plus, you can't power it. So.
It does more gore.
I got a 3.1 on my cool check.
Oh, you're very lucky because they got a 3.0.
Oh, rapid reaction.
So they're gonna start charging at you, but they seem so excited they start kind of climbing over each other, and so kind of getting each other's way a little bit. So you actually get first shot here. You're close range at this point.
All right.
Zardo.
Well, I don't really have a lot of special skills, so I'm just gonna punch one. I'll
Okay.
punch the
You
closest
gotta
one.
run it. You gotta run a little bit across the arena, but that'll take one maneuver.
Sure, yeah. I'll maneuver and then I'll punch.
Okay.
Let's see what I'm doing here.
A good solid punching.
And
I shoot one?
it's always 2 purples, right?
Yeah, for melee, yeah. Unless they have defense, which these guys don't.
Can I shoot one?
Yeah, you can. You just gotta hope the crowd loves it.
I got 2.
Can I just push somebody from the crowd into the pit? Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay.
Well, with this tremendous right hook, I got 2 successes, 3 advantages, and a triumph.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well, because he's a minion, you can actually just kill him with the triumph. You can kill one of them.
Can their body like explode and send gore all over the audience?
It sure can.
Yay!
Big old meaty water
All right.
balloon.
So you
Yeah, imagine a water balloon, but it's filled with blood and meat.
you kind of remember where those little ones went for the big guy, where that soft spot was, and just in a hope that these guys have a similar weakness, you find right at the base here, it's kind of a little mushier than the rest of the skull. And so you're able to just kind of grab them, punch him in the back of the head, a huge rabbit punch, and it just everything kind of just sprays out like a watermelon, like you just blasted through a watermelon out into the crowd. And what's your total damage? Because that still carries on to the into another one.
Oh, well, the triumph is another success, right?
Well, we're giving that a kill, yeah, but the triumph will still count as a success.
So,
But that should be included in the successes that you've already rolled.
Yeah, it should count that on the thingamajigger.
no, they're separate, but on mine they are.
Oh, okay.
So it's 8 damage.
Oh, okay.
The results show 2 successes and a triumph, and in text it says 2 successes and a triumph.
Okay.
But do you have 1 triumph and then a little star beside it, and then underneath it says successes from triumphs are calculated as additional successes? I think you're probably using the same one as us, right?
It does, but it's still the totals seem.
If
I'm
you
confused.
we can go over it later at the end of stream. If you
Yeah.
want.
Who cares? For now. So you punch that one, splatter his brains out into the crowd, and then you just lean down and start wailing on one of the other ones, punching him in the face. And he ends, it takes several hits, but he eventually just kind of stops moving.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so 8 was enough. They have 8 each. Oh, wait, but they do have a soak of 2. Sorry, he's not quite dead. So yeah, but you mangled his face. Like
Do you yield?
half of his teeth are missing. Yeah. Well, now the healthy one, the one you haven't punched yet or killed yet, is going to start jumping up and just start clawing at your face.
Oh, my
Got
face.
huge claws.
That's where my
Okay.
features are.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you have another one.
And clear. And what do you have a defense or no?
I have 1 defense and
Okay.
5 soak.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, so the other little guy, he jumps up at your face, tries scratching at you, but you grab him. The hand you're not punching the other one with, you're able to just grab him by the neck and hold him away. So he's like, his arms are like scratching towards your face, but he doesn't actually connect. And he's just wailing and roaring. Like an angry child.
And I say, ah ha 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 ha.
Well,
Petulant.
it's your turn
little
again, because they just missed.
beast.
Yeah,
These are their children, by the way.
they might be.
Can I like
Finish them, Lizardo. Wow.
can I like pick so I've got one by the neck right now.
Yeah.
Can I pick up the other one by the neck and like smash them
them together?
together?
Sure can.
Now kiss. No.
Sorry, my inner sadist
my
is coming out a
goodness.
little
Yeah.
bit. Okay, so I'll just roll like a normal attack, right? Roll them dice. Oh, I didn't put in the difficulty. 4 successes, 2 advantages.
4 successes, 2 advantages.
So it's like 9 damage.
Okay, so 7 minus the soak. All right, so that is so you pick them up, bang their heads together. The one that you had been punching, he drops, he's dead weight, he just kind of slides out of your hand. And the other one is he's barely moving. He's kind of just twitching.
Okay.
He's gonna weakly reach out. I'm gonna give him an extra black die.
Just give up, little guy. You can be our companion.
Hang up your broom, little one.
Yeah.
Your shift is over.
If you give up, you can come with us, little.
Yeah. It's very half-hearted. It's a half-hearted swing, and then he just like, it's like he's waiting for you to finish him now.
Aw.
Oh,
You fought with honor and bravery. Just yield, and I will ensure that you do not get eaten by your brethren.
oh yeah. How are you going to ensure that?
He's going to be
Toss
my
him out
prize.
into the crowd.
Toss him to the crowd.
I take this little one as my prize.
Okay,
Oh,
so there might be a moment of silence and confusion.
we're kidnapping again, aren't we?
No,
And then-
liberating.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure it'll be
Yes.
seen that way.
Yeah.
He likes, and Tony, perhaps sensing what's going on, he likes to eat his alive.
Yeah, snack for
Starts
later. Yay!
Yay!
We'll take this one with us.
But
Go
the
bag.
dead ones are definitely getting dogpiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
To go
sorry about
big.
your friends.
There's huge cheering. You might get a couple high fives as you're walking out with this little guy who's just like very confused and also shaking a little bit.
Well, that
It's
seems
okay,
rather
it's okay,
easy.
little
Tuck
creature.
him into your coat pocket.
Bruce, your turn.
He's just bleeding from all over.
Yeah.
I turned to what? I'm not fighting anything.
It actually went
Yeah,
a lot
you can
smoother
use
than
your
I was
chainsaw.
thinking. They rolled very badly on their attack.
Hooray!
I can sew up some skin if you want, but let's just say I've prepped my medicine check.
All right. Well, yeah, no, you didn't get scratched there. 2 bad rolls on their part. That wasn't so hard. You did great. You did great. Tony patting you on the back. They loved it. It's not. I think
Great.
you're probably the first non-Vul'Raith to win a combat on this ship.
There you go.
I'd believe it.
We're probably the only 4 non-Vul'Raiths that have ever been on this ship.
You know, we had a few the other day. They, whatever reason, decided to fight. They were not crowd pleasers, but they were delicious.
So Lizardo has gone up in rank now.
Well, he's not part of the Vul'Raith.
Whoa.
I
Yeah,
thought that
That's
was
what we would
like,
call an exhibition match.
oh, that makes sense.
Have you ever had a Ruathi compete in one of your matches?
Well, I don't think so, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah, they're a minor race.
Yeah, never heard of him.
There's 1 or 2 of them in the south area of Mechatol. I mean,
Are they
in,
tough?
They're pretty tough, yeah.
Interesting.
They're
Yeah,
also
but-
really whiny though and annoying. Ugh.
Mhm.
Those are often the
I think-
funnest to kill.
Yeah, it's true.
I think they were tougher than me in a one-on-one battle.
Really?
Yes.
Well, maybe I should just get my recruit. Where do they live again?
We'll give them coordinates.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have real trouble getting down there. With all the poisonous gases and everything.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Our ships don't like it.
Right.
That
I can
sounds like
understand that, yeah.
that sounds like a weak person's excuse. I don't know.
Lizardo wins one fight and he's
You have to admit,
Whoa.
Tony,
so
that is
sassy now.
Smack there, eh?
he
Got
does
it.
have a point. I mean,
Don't worry, we'll find a way to get those Ruathi. But also, we'll pay you to bring them up yourself.
Now we're being paid to murder an entire race.
Wow.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, I think
Does this
we're
mean
good.
Pasha's on board now?
I think what we do is we fly, what's his name, to the edge of the city, and then we just follow him. Follow him back to his family, you know?
Yeah. Just throw him out the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we can either talk to the advisor or take off.
Yeah. I'm going
At
to
that
make a
point.
roll here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, rule's a bad idea.
So, Tony will disappear for a bit to talk to the advisor. Okay, here's the deal. The advisor's with the captain.
Mhm.
They said you're welcome to go speak to them, but I'm pretty sure they're planning to eat you.
Wait, all of us?
Well, I don't know. I didn't ask.
Oh, well, if it's not all of us, then
Well, I mean, I'm gonna bow out then personally.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't
maybe-
think it's a good time.
Maybe another time when they aren't as
Maybe
hungry.
after they eat.
Move yourself up
Time.
a few ranks, and they'll really open up to you a lot more.
Mhm,
As long as they're not opening their mouths up to us a lot more.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, good show today, guys.
And thank you
You're
for
always
the
welcome.
Thank you,
Welcome back.
Tony.
yeah.
Come up and fight again. Now, if you do want to join, the council said you do have to sign this here. Bring out like a kind of a bloodied parchment.
Do you have to sign in blood?
No, that's ridiculous. It just gets everywhere.
Just blue ink is fine. Yeah.
what about
Number
blue
2
blood?
pencil. Come on.
But technically, we don't have any dominion over the other factions unless you sign this piece of paper.
Dominion over the other factions?
What?
What'd you say? Dominion over the other factions?
Okay, so you're like what, Letnev?
Yeah.
So in order for the Letnev not to come kill us if we kill you, you have to sign this.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
If you join us,
Mhm.
they'll get mad. But the council said if you sign here, they can't attack us. Whatever.
It absolves
It's
you
legally
of
Yeah, that's a good word.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's a
I know
waiver.
what you're
form.
putting down.
Yeah.
Your standard death waiver form.
Yeah. Which of course we wouldn't bother with, normally, but Galactic Council, blah, 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 rules, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. They got weird rules in this galaxy.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're hoping to take it over. Be a
Yeah.
lot better. Meet everywhere.
Oh,
Fight whenever you want, whoever you want.
that sounds so lovely.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Oh, just think of the barbecuing I could do.
Oh, the barbecue is great. I don't know what that is, but
Yeah.
we're really good at it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but we're really good
Yeah,
at it.
I'm sure you are.
Just the confidence.
I mean, you got preserved meat here, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, our whole dimension's made of this stuff.
Do you guys know about the butcher shops on Mechatol?
Oh, yeah, that's usually where I go for lunch.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, good stuff. A little pricey.
Yeah, they don't let you kill your own though.
No,
No.
I haven't asked. I was just a little I get a little shy in shops,
Yeah. You're welcome to come on missions with us.
I'd love to, but my boss is pretty tight on the rules.
I'm sure the
I know I just
Clearys are always
complained about
looking
rules,
for
so it's a little
recruits.
hypocritical, but sorry.
The Clearys are always looking for recruits.
Oh, that's something worth considering. Who do I have to kill to join?
Oh,
Paperwork.
yeah.
You gotta slay that paperwork.
I don't know if I
Your
can deal with
leaders
that.
have to approve and ask the council to send a representative. It's
And you guys get to fight.
oh yes,
Oh yeah. Big time.
big strong things.
Not every session, but yeah, we do.
Session. That's a unit of time that
Yeah.
Imperium.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, of course.
Yes. The normal year means nothing to an Empyrean, so
Yeah.
You know what?
they
I'll
measure
think
their
about
time
it.
in sessions.
I'll think about it. I don't know if my boss would really take to that. I'm like our main recruiter.
What about Jim?
Huh?
Was it Jim, the long-armed one that?
Oh, that guy's an idiot.
Oh,
He just killed his brother.
Yeah,
Oh wait, was that the guy?
Yeah.
no, different guy.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No. I'm the only one. I'm the only qualified recruiter on this ship. All the rest are basically morons.
That's why you'd be excellent for the Cleary.
Yes.
Would you like my card? We have an open house coming up.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. I'd love to come down and have a tour, look around.
There's a lot less meat in our corridors, but I'm sure we can
That
find
might be a
something
problem.
for you.
yeah. Our corridors taste a lot more like metal.
Yeah. It's more when you go out, you can find lots of meat, but
Well, my throat's getting a little sore, so we'll have to pick this up.
you got to get that voice synthesizer.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Maybe you can copy one of the little guy's voices and use that one.
Yeah, that'd be a lot easier.
Well, thanks, Tony.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Hope you had fun.
So
oh
much.
yeah, it was a blast.
Good job.
Lizardo?
Good job, Mushroom Head.
There you go. I think he has a name, but that's
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you very much.
And can we just say, like, with that, the entire like ship just starts erupting into this chant of mushroom
head.
mushroom head,
Head.
mushroom head.
I was just wondering what a large one would have been.
Well, they can range anywhere from the little guys you just fought to like hundreds of feet tall.
Yeah, but you
um,
said mediums, 2 mediums.
Yeah. Well, you don't know.
Large.
You'd have to agree to the combat and then find
Yeah.
out.
All right, should we head back so we don't end up having too much fun?
Yep.
Okay. So you're just heading back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say by the time you're getting back, you're pretty close to midnight.
I need to refill my water real quick, but
Yeah, no problem.
2
BRB.
minutes to midnight.
I need to hang on to the roof of a building and suck in some starlight for a bit. Go
I'll
star
refill
tan.
my water too. Be right back.
Okay. Intermission. While everybody gets ready for their bed. Are you guys sleeping tonight or are you not?
It's
Well,
probably a good idea to sleep.
I would
Okay.
assume so.
All right.
as much as any Empyrean needs to.
I don't know if we've ever really discussed your guys' sleeping arrangements. I assume the team probably just shares like a barracks, a bunker room.
Yeah, it would make sense that we would have
Yeah.
some kind of a small room or something like in a military facility, right?
Yeah.
I've got a nest on level 3.
Probably a small room with a desk and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 0 hits on my social media for today.
No, that's okay. I don't know if I did either. Most of our views tend to come a few days later.
Yeah, for sure. After it's posted and it's just saved
Yeah.
there. So did you end up finding anybody else for tomorrow?
No, because it's Tika's birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Maybe it's also Pocket's
Thank you.
birthday tomorrow. And then
Yeah.
apparently Roman and Ken also have plans tomorrow. So
I see. So just the 2 of us then?
it's the 2 of us again.
Okay.
And I think I'm pretty sure JP wanted to do a pickup of Garinto. He needed a pickup shot.
Yeah, we can do that. And then I liked the second opening more than the first.
The first one I made and it was terrible. I was very sad about it because
I wasn't going to say anything.
No, it was terrible. I was embarrassed by it. And then I just went online and there's like this $20 thing you can just have them make it. You put your text and everything in.
Oh, interesting.
Templates, and that one turned out a lot better.
If you want like shots of different board games and that, like we can set up a bunch of my games and that you can take
Yeah.
pictures of them, or JP can
Well,
put something together.
For now, I'm happy with this one. You know, it's
Okay.
a nice, just little quick animated, little title.
You saw
That's a nice
JP's note about the quality of it.
Yes. There are other versions.
you,
Like
thank
there were
you.
3 or 4 different file formats.
Okay, so maybe
But
you can
he,
just get
yeah, he
that.
said it might just be his 4K screen, so I don't think it went 4K. There was no 4K version, I don't think. Anyway,
Got it. Yeah.
well, that's all right. I mean, it's just a little, flurry of purple. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you guys getting ready for bed. We decided you all share a room because that's easier.
Wow.
By the way,
Right.
Pockets literally takes up all the drawers with all her stuff.
Okay. Yes, and there's bags in there.
Oh, I think
Probably. And
I think
probably
Bruce
a
probably
note
has a lot of
stuck to
stuff
your
too.
door. There's a note stuck to your door that says, "Pockets, if you're not back by 1 a.m., I'm getting rid of your stuff." But don't worry, it's
We
only
make it in time?
12:30. Yeah. So you get in, your stuff's still there. But can you guys roll a daunting difficulty 4 perception check when you walk into your room?
No.
Yeah.
What-
So it's
I'm
just
not- I'm
it's just
not rolling
for
that.
it's just for purple.
Yeah.
What are we rolling?
Well, one of you can roll perception.
Oh,
And we get a bonus from
Yep.
uh heightened awareness.
Yeah.
I also get
I
2
have a green
extra
and a
bonus
yellow
die.
perception.
Okay.
I have 3 green,
I have one
And-
green.
3 bonus die.
I have a yellow and 2 green.
All right, so what do I get? I
Pockets,
get.
I think you got a good chance.
Are we
Pasha's
all
also pretty
rolling or just
close.
one person?
Just one.
Just one. Okay.
What are we
What?
doing?
Pasha, because you get if you have 2. Did you say 2 yellow?
No, I have 1 yellow and 2 green, and
Yeah, and you
Oh,
get
that's
2
a little
bonus die,
better.
so I think that's best, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try? I'll do it. I
no,
get
I
one,
got it. I
No,
got
I
it.
get one
Pasha!
green. I get one green.
4 successes and 1 advantage.
Oh wow.
That
Okay.
was
I
against
didn't
the-
roll any difficulty though. What was it supposed to be?
Oh, so
4
it's a 4
difficulty.
difficulty.
4? Okay, hold on. Let me roll that up. Hopefully I don't get 4. Okay, so now I'm down to 2 successes and 2 threats.
Okay. So there's a weird smell, and I would say maybe you're the only one in here with sensitive enough smell to catch it. Somebody unfamiliar has been in here recently.
Does it smell like bird?
Ooh, that's straining. It's straining my senses.
Does it smell like bird?
I don't know. Pasha, does it smell like bird? It doesn't smell like bird.
I don't think it does.
I feel like this is a smell you wouldn't be overly familiar with.
Yeah, this is,
It's not completely
something's-
alien, but it's not familiar.
Something left a rank stank in here.
But it's very mild, actually. Even
Oh, a
if it's
mild
barely-
stank. Sorry.
Very mild.
Can you describe it to me?
Yeah, it's a mild stank.
Can you describe it in more detail?
Fruity details.
It'd be more like a fen or a swamp, but very mild.
Oh,
Like
Like
a
turtle
turtle smell?
Not too far off, but not quite.
oh, maybe a snake or no, snakes don't like swamps.
You're in that vein.
Well,
It's in that vein of things. Yeah.
reptilish.
reptilian.
Reptilian.
Reptilian-ish.
Reptilish.
Yeah.
Reptilish. Well, maybe we should like investigate the room. See if we can find any bugs
should.
or
We should certainly do that. Can I?
I gotta check my stuff.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are each going to do a search. Well, how about we do different rolls? So does somebody want to do another perception check? Somebody can do a computers check.
I got that one.
Bruce.
All right.
What's the difficulty on my computer?
Pockets. You got the other.
Well, I think they're all going to be 4. It's everything.
Perception.
Well.
Ooh.
Perception, computers, and what's the other one?
Sorry, let me just look at the chart.
Do you have anything that can help my computers check?
Oh, skullduggery actually would be a good one.
I can take skullduggery if you take
Okay.
perception, Pasha.
I think skullduggery we could even reduce to a difficulty of 3.
Ooh.
Lucky you.
Mhm.
What?
Nah, I got 1 advantage and 1 failure.
Okay.
4
Got-
difficulty is tough.
Ooh, I got 1 success.
I got
Okay.
3 advantages.
And no successes. Okay. So one thing you do notice, what Pockets will notice, is a few of her many, many, many things strewn about the room aren't quite in the right spot, but not
Ah.
really far removed. Like maybe like a little, like hula girl's been turned on the desk a little bit.
How
that
dare they?
sort of thing. Yeah, minor stuff. Pasha, you had a success, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so you find a little scratch in one of the walls by your bunk bed.
Ah,
And whether or not it was there before, you don't know, but you don't remember it being there.
okay. Forensics test. I don't know. I've got a forensics kit. I
Yeah,
have
you
no
can pull out the
idea.
kit. You can pull out the kit.
Somebody named Bruce gave it to me.
Yeah.
So I think the forensic kit would have given you like an extra blue
Oh yeah,
dice
you would
to
have had
that
an extra
roll.
blue die if you want. Yeah, if you wanted to re-roll the blue die and add that.
Oh, sure. Let's just see what I got here.
It either gives you an extra blue die or it gives you an auto success, but I think it's an extra blue die for finding evidence.
Nope, nothing. Didn't make a change.
Okay.
Oh, there's something on the wall. I don't remember it being there before. Should we further investigate the wall?
Do we are there any cameras in hallways like leading into the bunk?
There will
Should
be cameras in the hallways. Yes.
Maybe we
Yeah.
need to request to see the footage.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Somebody's been in our room.
Yeah.
We gotta
We
go
can also
check this out.
investigate the smudge on the wall or around there.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do? You're just looking at it, or
I can go check the cameras.
okay? So you're gonna go check the cameras. So let's do that first. So if you
Sure.
go, there's actually a security room, and it's going to be run by. There's a Winaran fellow in there and a female Hakan that are just kind of. You have all these all those big screens and stuff, and they're just kind of sitting in there chatting. When you walk in, as soon as you walk in, they'll like perk up. They're like, "Oh, yes, yeah. How can we help you?"
I would like to see footage from earlier this evening in the corridor surrounding our bunk.
Okay, and he'll ask you. Obviously, you'll have a bunk number and a hall number and everything. So you'll pull it up. Yeah. And you'll see various other agents walking back and forth in that hallway.
Do I see anybody go in?
You don't see anybody go into your room. No, you see Ilonus walk up and put a note on the door at some point in the evening.
Okay. Do I see any indication of the footage being doctored or altered?
No.
And there's no camera inside the room, right?
No, they wouldn't have a camera inside your room.
Okay. I want to work with them and check around other areas of the base.
Okay.
Because I would know, would Bruce understand from the description of the smell what race could have left it?
Roll xenology, but like 4 difficulty again.
You're killing me with these 4 difficulty rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 successes and 1 advantage.
So the description could fit, I would say, the 3 top choices for you out of the major races. This excludes minor races. But out of the major races, your most likely culprits would be Xxcha, Nalu, or Isseril.
Isseril. Have we encountered any of those yet?
Yeah, the captain of the freighter was an Isseril.
Okay. Out of those races, do any of them like have any way to get into a place that isn't through a door?
No.
But potentially through vents or something like that. So I want to examine more of the footage, like start from our corridor and then start leading out to see if I notice any of those 3 races.
You will probably see all of them at some point. They're
But
all
do I-
represented within the Kaliris.
Right. Okay. But do I notice any I guess I'm just kind of looking for suspicious activity from any of those agents. I guess.
Nothing would stand out, no.
You guys got any ideas? Something else to look for?
Well, the only thing I could think of is
No.
like if you see those races, if one of them seemed to take longer to show back up or something, if they were like walking. But I think that maybe there's just nothing captured.
Like maybe one of them goes into a room and doesn't come out of it?
Could be that. Could also be that maybe it is a duct thing or something.
Yeah, I mean so if I'm understanding correctly, Brian, I've watched the footage outside the door and there's no change to that footage.
Right.
So nobody's. I would basically conclude from that nobody has entered through the main door of our room.
Correct. Well, there was no evidence that you can see that anybody entered that way.
Yeah. Okay. And is there footage for outside? Like, does our room have like an outside window? Can I look from the courtyard side?
You'd be on the interior of the building. You wouldn't have a window there.
So I'll relay that back to the team.
But I will. One thing you probably would realize is that if you're thinking about ducts, the only one of those three that would probably fit in a duct in here would be the Israel.
Okay. Well, I'll relay back to the team that's what I found, and maybe ask if one of them can take a look through the ductwork, like a pockets or something. Because pockets would fit in a duct, right?
Yeah, she's pretty small. She's she's 5 feet or around. She's short. So out of all of us, I'm probably the best bet.
Yeah. Do you want to give it a try?
Sure.
Okay. So, yeah, so you can pull the duct off pretty easily. They're designed to be able to be opened and cleaned and inspected because, again, they're usually pretty leery about people, crawling through these things. So it is a very, very tight squeeze for you. Luckily, with your dark vision, you can see right into it. And one thing you're going to notice in here is that if you look to your left in the duct, there's dust. If you look to the right, it's almost like it's been wiped clean.
Aha.
I think somebody's been in here. I'm gonna investigate.
Our work as duct repairmen has paid off.
Okay, yes.
It all comes back.
Be careful in there. Don't
No.
get killed.
It's a really tight squeeze, so it's actually fairly hard to move.
Can I pull up
Hey.
a plan of the duct system?
Yeah, that shouldn't be. If you with your computer, you could pull up the plans of the building.
Assuming I have access, it shouldn't be hard to get, right? So instead of having pockets crawl all around, I can tell you which rooms are connected.
Also, I'm coming back out. 1 second. I'm gonna come back out. I'm gonna get down to my skivvies. I'm gonna get some coconut oil from my bag.
We're gonna grease you up.
Let's do this.
Okay.
And we're gonna tie a rope to me so that if
Can
I
we
need to
put
cook
the
a escape
cowboy hat on her?
Okay.
Yeah. The greased up cowboy.
Greased
All right.
up cowboy with a lasso. Let's go.
So you're kind of just in your underwear, covered in coconut oil, and you're just gonna slide through into the vent. Okay, well let's do this before we worry about the map because it's funnier. So you can kind of see the trail. So there are a lot of places.
Hang on, can we
turn.
Bruce is gonna follow along on the map while she's explaining which direction she's
and
going?
you can kind of follow with your heat scanner too where she is, right? So
so we won't lose you in the duct pockets.
Yeah. But you can kind of navigate because even though there are points where it will turn, you can see that where the dust looks like it's been kind of swept. Right, even though it'll still be in the grooves, like along the cracks and stuff, but clearly something's dragged through here at some point. The spot behind you, I guess you can't really see behind you because you're wedged right into this. You probably just kind of like worming your way through. Making turns is very, very tricky. Do you
It's a
want
really good
to
thing
roll?
you're not claustrophobic in any way.
Yeah, hold on. So you're following. I'm just going to roll for your first turn here. Would you mind rolling coordination? I guess.
Okay. How difficult?
Let's say 2.
Wait, I know how this is gonna end. You're gonna fall out of the duct in Nilonis's office.
That'd be hilarious.
Covered in grease with a cowboy hat. Sorry, how difficult again?
2.
2. Okay.
You just land on his desk. Happy birthday!
How is this possible? I had 4 green die and 2 purple. I got 1 advantage.
Okay. All right.
Gotta love those blanks.
So the good news is
none. There's no good
there's
news.
not really good news. You're not hurting, you're not uncomfortable, but you're wedged. You tried to round a turn following your trail, and you just kind of wedged yourself into
Oh, God.
so your torso is facing this way, your legs are facing this way, and you're wedged in a corner now in the duct, probably about 40 feet deep.
And you can't get a good purchase on the duct because you keep slipping off of it because you're so greased up.
Oh no.
All right,
The grease is a
Lizardo,
bad
go
idea.
get her. Go get her, Lizardo.
Pull the rope! Pull rope a little bit.
Let's just tug gently and see if it
Yank.
gets our unstuck.
Okay. Well,
Unstuck.
roll athletics.
Which,
We'll do it a difficulty of 2. I mean, she's small, but she's not like, bunny small.
yeah, I got this.
You've
you
also got
guys.
corners and whatever
Yeah,
that she's
yeah.
gone through. Yeah.
Is anybody helping me, or am I just pulling on my own here?
I'm looking at a map.
I'll give you a hand. I'll give you a hand.
Pasha's like, I'll leave her.
Okay.
I was just
I
gonna
can
walk.
sell her stuff, right?
Okay, I got Pasha bracing me here.
Yep. Are we calling it brawl?
Oh my
on?
gosh. I got 4 advantages and a failure.
You
Okay.
got a bonus dice for me though. Did you roll
So-
it?
I know.
So,
Oh no.
do you have any particular way you want to spend those 4 advantages?
Let's
Well, hopefully
Make-
it
make the rope
smells
not
really
break.
good in the duct.
Okay.
Pockets has peed recently, so that your bladder's not full.
Okay.
Okay.
There are no mice in the ducts,
Okay.
and we feel pretty satisfied that we did
Okay,
the best
good.
we could.
Good. So, because of all the oil covering your body, the rope just slides right off. So you guys are just pulling back
Oh,
an empty
oh,
rope. Smells
she's
like
lighter than I
coconut.
thought. Wow. this is
But you know
easy.
what? You're comfortable. Like you could sleep like this.
like
You're not like constricted in a way that's gonna like cause
Mm.
any serious problems later. You just
Bruce, didn't you have a torch? You can get in there and cut the duct up.
Yeah, I could also get a screwdriver and just like
well,
take one
that-
piece off and let her
That
out.
would
I mean,
be too simple.
I'm sure at some point I could re-roll, right? Coordination.
We are repair technicians. We know
you'll
what
have, to
I
we're
wait
think of
long
doing.
enough?
something- you'll have to think of a new approach.
We
Okay,
can,
so how am I
okay,
stuck
so-
again?
You're wedged.
I can
Okay,
find her,
torso,
right?
Bend, legs. You're like an L.
Your legs
I can
fell
I
off
can
the
find
edge.
her, right? Like I
Oh
know
yeah,
where
you can
she
see
is.
where she is. Combining your scanner and the map,
Is she
you
in
can,
a?
you can tell
in-
where she's stuck.
is she,
she close
at a
to
place where
another
I can like
room?
reach up and?
Well, I really liked your other
Shimmy-
suggestion is that she's
shimmy
right
the
over
duct?
Ilonis's office.
Is she right over Ilonis's office right now?
Exactly, right over Ilonis's office.
All right, okay.
We can go
The
knock
good
on
news
his
is
door.
he's probably in bed right now.
So let's go to Ilonis's
I don't know, he might-
office.
Actually, I'm not
and
gonna
just
say
open the
anything.
duct. Then we can get the rope tied back onto
Okay,
it, right?
Are you calling Ilonis?
No, just go to his office.
No,
Okay.
we'll break into his office like any normal
All right.
person.
Yeah, no problem.
He said we can do what we have to do to protect the galaxy.
Yeah. But one of the things
This
you're
is-
gonna have to do is crack the lock on his door.
That shouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
Let's
Right.
just
keep
call
up
him.
this, Bruce.
Let's just call the maintenance and see if they could help us out.
We are the maintenance. Come on.
No. Lizardo should have brought that guy with us, that little janitor guy. We could
I
have
do
threw
have
him
a,
in there.
What about that?
There's a
what
new
about
pet.
that little creature I took with me? What
Oh
did
yeah,
I
you
do
did
with
bring
it?
him, didn't you?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can put him in there. He can go get her.
Yeah,
Or eat
you
her.
can
I
earn your
don't
freedom, little thing.
He just like runs up and eats her ankles.
No,
Probably
no.
would just start eating me. Yeah.
Bad,
Yeah.
bad Vul'Raith creature.
Are you gonna send him in?
No,
something
I'm
on
covered in delicious coconut oil.
Hey, hey, we're friends now, right, creature? That's what I'm gonna ask. What's your name? Wait, what is?
You
Is
can't
that
Still
your
trying
name?
to claw your eyes out.
Yeah.
Can you just holding them back?
Do you speak like English or intergalactic basic?
Go get my
Oh.
friend. Good boy.
Well,
But not like that.
maybe we should like put a muzzle on this guy. Do we have a
yeah,
muzzle?
that's probably a good
I've
idea.
got
Maybe-
little sharp claws. I got
Maybe you
clippers,
should have
though.
left him at
You,
the
do you have a
pit.
muzzle in your bag?
I don't know if I got a muzzle, but I do actually. I did take the one
Well-
talent that is deep pockets because, of course, that's fitting.
But
Yeah.
Lizardo, you
Yeah.
have a rope now, right?
Well, are we gonna tie a rope around little guy?
Well, you,
Well,
you
just around
you
his
just pull the
mouth.
rope out, so you can just fashion a muzzle out of the rope, right?
Sure, let's do that.
So Brian,
grease him up
Yeah.
too.
looking at the map, knowing which
You're
direction that Pockets has gone so far,
Yeah.
it should be narrowing down like the options of where this will lead to, right?
Yes, it's actually heading towards one of the main outtakes for the vent.
Oh, we can go
Okay.
investigate that.
So can I
Just
then
leave me-
grab the,
leave me
the
here.
footage for that main outtake?
Yeah.
If I'm still in the security room, okay,
Yeah.
I want to watch
Shooting
that.
this wall pockets is okay.
I mean,
He's
I'm
resilient.
Okay,
I've
I'm
told
comfortable.
I've
Okay.
told Lizardo and Pasha where Pockets
All right.
is.
Well,
it's
let's deal with
clean.
that.
He's in Ilonis's office. You should be
So-
able to reach the vent from there. And I don't hear what they're doing. So
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, that's not a good idea for us to go.
You're
into
going
the
to
office.
see on the tape, and this will alarm the guards that are in the room. The surveillance room is one of the outside vents, which is covered, like, you know, there's like electric wiring around it, blah blah blah, just for this sort of thing. But all of a sudden, the grate just kind of lifts off and then goes back on.
Invisible.
huh?
Something invisible.
There's a
lifted the-
secured grate which actually has a camera right on it, and it's got, like, you know, electric wiring protection, you know, so people don't go in there. But the grate covering it comes off and then goes back on.
So somebody in like a stealth suit or
I
something?
guess that would actually happen twice.
Yeah.
Well, happen once and then again, you know, in like 20 minutes.
Weird. So do I know of any invisible races?
No, the Israel have great chameleon powers, but they're not completely invisible. But technology does exist that could make someone invisible.
Well, I
They're
hope they
like-
didn't
they're
set a
like
bomb in
cloaked,
the air
like
duct.
stealth
Cool.
fields and things like that.
Well, that actually, yeah, that's fun. Okay.
Harry Potter's invisibility cloak.
Yeah, something like that.
Do we have like a way to, I don't know, keep looking away from that place and try to find well, we can just go.
The
outside and
cameras will
find
go up to the
footprints.
exterior wall, or like the exterior border of the grounds, and then a little outside that.
So now I'm trying to look for like footprints in the.
Well, unfortunately, it's basically concrete.
It's concrete, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't be able to see anything really.
Yeah.
Can you
There is
watch
a
like
guarded gate, but it doesn't open.
can you watch like people and see if somebody gets like shoved by the wind?
Yeah, roll perception.
Oh, this is a good
At
idea.
2 difficulty.
Oh, only 2?
Oh, good. So my 1 green might do something here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe.
1 success and 2 threats.
Oh,
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. So the 2 guards are really worried because they're like, "How did we miss this?" But, you know, oh crap! And they're like hitting an alarm, like a red light going on. It's not alerting the whole building. It's not like a loud alarm. It's a silent alarm. But there is a red light flashing. They're like, "Sorry, we got to call the boss." And they're, you know, pulling out their log and like filling in the times that they see everything happening. So it's kind of a big deal. And pretty soon, like a larger Winaran sort of fellow, kind of really huge, pot-bellied guy walks in. He's like, "Oh, what's going on here? What's it?" And they'll kind of explain, like, "We saw this grate pop open. These guys in their room, they say they found some weird scratches on the wall. Somebody had gone into their vent, and we found this, you know, somebody in a stealth field or something has come in through the vent to their room and then escaped."
I should also inform this guy that we were searching in the vents to see if we could find anything. And one of our members may or may not be stuck still.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah,
And
that's
so,
how.
like, the con lady will look at this thing on the wall, like it's kind of an electric map of the vents, and you can see this like red blip. Oh,
Oh, we were gonna purge the system.
now,
Been
sorry,
down the fireball.
did we put the little guy in there, Lizardo?
Yeah, I'm like feeding him in slowly right now.
Okay, well, as
Put
soon
a
as
muzzle on
you
him.
let go of him, he's running.
Well, yeah, no,
You're gonna hear this running through the vent.
Well,
That's
the
what
rope
Pockets
is like
hears.
around his nose, his muzzle, right? And
Yeah.
then, so I'm just like, I'm letting him in, like just go very like little.
Well, he's
little by
trying to
little.
pull away. If you're holding onto the rope, he's like scratching at the metal. You might hear people in other rooms yelling, "Shut up! I'm trying to sleep."
This
And,
might be a bad idea.
He's making all this noise clanging through
I
there.
think so.
He's gonna scratch his way past Pockets. He's not gonna attack you. It feels more like he's
Yay.
trying to fly you. But he will
Well-
probably get some superficial scratches on your legs. If he,
No, little
Grab the
creature,
rope on the way by.
grab pockets.
Just grab the rope.
Are you holding the rope?
Oh, yeah, I could. Oh, wait, can I
Well, you
grab
can't
him?
grab the rope. He's on your arms are the wrong way.
Yeah, okay.
Can you grab with your feet?
But if her arms are up like this and he goes like past her and then just grabs
Yeah,
the
no,
rope on his way back.
She's in a T intersection. Legs, body. He's going. Pew!
Oh, he's just going straight.
Yeah, he's going over her bum into an empty corridor, basically.
All right.
Ah, wow.
Well, you got nothing. Maybe
Pull him back,
do some
Lizardo.
kegels to grab the rope.
Pull him back.
Engage thighs.
Yeah, does that work?
No.
Oh.
Pull him back, Lizardo.
No
Okay.
roll, no questions.
Yeah, just
No.
It's like we're fishing, but
Okay,
Pull
we'll
him
pull him
back.
back. We'll
Reel
pull
him
him
in.
back and
he's
see if he
he's
grabs
fighting you
onto-
as you're pulling him back in.
well, I'll help. I'll help pull him back.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Stop
get
fighting the guy.
re-scratched. You're gonna pull him over me.
You can hear the fingernails on the blackboard as you're dragging him back, like echoing throughout the entire duct system.
Well, when
Oh,
when we hear that stop, we know he's got his claws in pockets, so
Yeah.
we'll just pull harder.
Okay,
You
yeah.
just hear like you hear him screaming, and then you hear the scratching, and then you hear Pocket screaming, and you know you've done something right.
I just
Yeah.
want him to grab onto Pocket's belt loop or something.
Yeah.
I'm in my underwear.
No, you're. I will
Maybe
spend
the
a story
cowboy
point
hat?
to make sure your pants are on tight.
Well, no, she explicitly said she was in her underwear when she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
greased herself up in
Greased up
coconut
and
yourself
oil.
in your
up.
underwear.
Yeah.
my mistake.
I'm
my
gonna get
mistake.
coconut oil on my new outfit.
This is a claws in butt situation right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
My tush.
So he's fighting, but you are strong. You're much stronger than he is, especially with Pasha's help. You're able to get him back, but it's made a lot of noise. People, well, I guess they wouldn't know it's you because it's just echoing throughout the vent system. But a lot of people seem to be getting up and shouting what's going on.
Is there
Most
is
of,
there a
most of
bird
them
in the
do
vent?
know it's us.
they
Oh,
might,
it's
they
those
might do.
guys.
Where
Oh, it's that unit again. What are they doing?
Oh, I thought we got rid of the raccoons last
We
week.
gotta train this thing somehow.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay, well, let's do some training right now. I'll get some treats.
okay. Well,
and,
when we do a time lapse, we'll have you roll like an animal handling or something,
oh,
Yeah.
shoot,
or
okay.
leadership. I guess he's intelligent enough. We could use leadership too.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah. Or you can just implant some more spores.
Yeah.
Take him
All right.
over.
So Pockets is still stuck. I'm just throwing that out there.
Just
You're bleeding a little
Stuck
bit
in-
on your legs.
Yeah, that should help, shouldn't it? Slip
Well,
it right through.
It's not like damage. It's just yeah.
Oh, well, she bleeds
The cat
enough, then
scratches. A
her
little deeper than
volume
cat
should
scratch.
decrease.
Yeah, suck in your gut. Come on. You can get out of this.
oh god.
All right.
So what's this?
They'll cut me out of the vents in the morning. It's fine.
Yeah,
What's
just
this
have a nap.
big Winaran doing?
Well,
We'll get some rest.
now that they know you're in there, they're not going to leave you there all night.
Well, that's nice.
They are going to have to call Ilonus to get into his office. Sorry, was
Of
that
course.
was that Matt?
I was just asking what the big Winaran was doing then.
Oh no, that's what he's alerting the guards around. If you're listening to him, he's going to
Yeah.
be calling the guards at all of the gates, telling them that earlier that day that there was a breach, and that they need to scout around, look for any evidence of somebody. He'll tell them which gate he suspects they must have gone by.
They got to check our room.
Yeah, they're just gonna start searching the perimeter, looking for any signs of somebody. They'll be checking all the other cameras throughout the day, like especially the external cameras of that area, to see what they can find. So they'll start. So him and the other two workers in here are going to start focusing on like pulling up the cameras in that area and just going through like the full day of everything that happened.
Okay.
But they will also call for a maintenance crew to go into the office, Ilonus's office, and pull out the duct over his office,
Do we
which,
need
by
a
the
pet
way,
license?
involves. There's not really an access panel at this particular point, so this will involve them having to cut the roof.
Tear apart his
Ilonus.
office.
Is anybody going to meet down there? Are you guys going to go down there too to wait, or
No, we're just gonna watch from the hallway and see what happens.
okay? Well, so from Pockets' point of view, you're going to hear a lot of buzzing.
I'll let
And
I'll
a
let
little bit of
Pockets
give.
know on the communicator that help is coming. If you even
Well, if
brought a
she's down in her
communicator.
skivvies, I doubt she has her communicator.
All right, you're on your own, kid.
Prepare to get yelled at.
Yeah. So you're gonna feel a little bit of give as the ceiling below you is lifted away, and then you're gonna, some more as these screws. You're gonna start feeling some give on the vent, and then somebody like below you shouting, "Oh, it's heavy! What's in here?" Hey, that was a
I'm
rat.
in here. It's
When
me.
you fall
Is that
out,
a person?
yell yeehaw.
And Ilonus, you might hear Ilonus's voice is like, "Of course." So,
When you fall out, yell yeehaw.
so then you're gonna have. It'll probably take 4 or 5 people to kind of heft your section of duct, and just set, and they'll kind of like gather around and set you down on top of Ilonus's desk. At the point where you've been unscrewed, it's kind of like you got your arms and your face poking out one end, and then an L curve, and then your feet sticking out. It's actually like a T, but your face is out this way, your feet are out this way, and Ilonus is staring at you.
What's up,
Pocket.
boss?
Hi, boss.
What are you doing in the vent?
Like,
Well, I was
Pockets,
trying to
did you
figure
find the
out-
thief?
I was trying to figure out who was in our room and trying to figure out where they could have went.
And this was your best idea?
I mean, it's a pretty good idea, though, right?
Did it work?
The coconut oil's real greasy.
Yes.
It worked until it didn't.
Pockets,
Oh,
please go get dressed
Okay.
and come back to my office with
Okay.
the rest of your team.
Okay.
Should I bring this thing along and I hold up the creature?
Oh no. He stole a Vul'Raith, sir. I tried to stop him.
No, I liberated it.
Well, that's right. You guys are just in the hallway.
Technically, he won the Vul'Raith.
By killing
Okay.
other Vul'Raiths.
It was a
Guys,
sanctioned fight. Like,
We're in the hallway, but we're close enough to
I'm going to be
eavesdrop.
honest. If you guys hadn't been the ones that brought us the information on VGen, I probably would have you fired right now.
Yeah, we're a pretty good team.
But yeah,
But if it wasn't for me going in the vent, we wouldn't have figured out where the person came from and how they got in and everything.
And
okay.
what did they do to our room? Is there like explosives in there? I don't want to.
We'll have to
Well,
send a team
besides
in
mine.
to have a quick check. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend going back in there for a little bit.
Can we sleep in your office?
I mean, if you can handle, these guys are gonna be working, putting the ceiling back together.
Oh,
Well,
I'll sleep in
first,
the rec room. There's a rec room here, right?
do we have like a drone or
Yeah,
anything we
go
can
sleep
send
in the
down?
common room. I'll cordon it off for the night. Pockets.
Yeah? Yeah, boss?
Let's make a new rule. Let's call it the pockets rule.
Okay.
Call me before you do anything.
Ask and ye shall receive.
I know he's gonna pay for that.
Monkey paw situation coming up.
All right.
Okay.
Pockets calls up. Alonis, I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Pockets.
Ilona,
If you
should
do
I wear
anything
the
important.
should I wear the white shirt or the
Oh,
red
maybe.
shirt today?
All right. Let's go. Pockets has a special file now.
yeah. Of course.
All right. Anyways, so after about half an hour to an hour, so yeah, he'll let you set up in the grab your stuff real quick with an escort from your room, just to grab some basic clothes and stuff so you can go sleep in the common room. He'll cordon it off. He'll put some tape out so people don't come in through there during the night. And in about half an hour, somebody will come. One of the techs, that was checking out your room, a Hylar fellow. So he's in kind of his Enviro suit, the tank. He holds up a little robot arm. And he says, "Hey, look what we found inside your wall."
What is it?
Robot arm?
No, it's a bug.
Oh.
Little camera with a microphone. Do you know what's weird? I feel like I
What's
phrased that poorly.
Ugh.
His suit has a robotic
That's
arm.
a
He's holding up a little camera with a microphone.
a robot arm. It was just so genuine.
That's my fault.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's not even the weirdest thing. When we were looking at it, we found a whole network of different cameras throughout the whole building,
Well, lucky
But
we
like-
woke
Told
up
you.
Alonis.
but like different model.
Oh, those ones were probably from the Argent flight.
Yeah, somebody's. Oh, are you saying that to him?
Maybe.
Well,
Oh,
wouldn't they know? Wouldn't they know because we were searching Alonis's office already?
Yeah,
Oh,
we already.
They hadn't done a full scan yet.
But we had shown them that the Argent flight had cameras in Ilonis's office.
All right, we got.
So if they're the same-
Oh, you're right. I actually forgot you had told them that
Yeah.
already.
So if they're the same make as those cameras, then they might.
But it's not the make of the other cameras they found.
Oh, so it's different.
Yeah, it's almost as if there was one of those in your room, and now you have this different one.
Robotic arm.
No, the little camera. It's a different model than all the other ones.
So someone
Yeah,
came
so-
and took the one model and replaced it with their model. Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
Hmm.
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 Does that mean
Hmm.
somebody knew it was there, or is just a coincidence?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go down to the shooting range. I haven't shot anything all day.
I know. Tasha's getting antsy.
We gotta check
Well, you
this
didn't get
thing
to shoot anything
for,
last time either.
check
No,
this thing for
I'm
prints.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to wait till morning, you guys have a shooting range.
yeah.
You have a training field. What's indoors though?
We have a grenade range.
You know what? Probably.
just for you. It's
Yeah.
right next to the sauna.
It's in the rec room. It's in the rec room.
Oh, actually, can I point something out to Bruce that I forgot to mention, but you probably noticed when you pulled up the plans for this building?
Sure.
Because you would have also noticed there were speculative plans to make this a much grander facility.
No, we just don't have the funding for it.
Yeah. Well, you just had an influx, though, that you know from the Hakan. Just throwing that out there. That's something you probably would have noticed.
Yeah,
All right.
Ilonis can't fire us. The Hakan like us.
So, Pasha, if you're interested, you guys actually had a pretty cool training facility where they'll actually generate holographic targets, like
Oh.
enemies that'll actually
Ooh.
maneuver through the course.
Oh, that
So
sounds
it's
like
kind of like paintball, but you're shooting at holograms and you're shooting.
Oh, that's good.
guns.
I'll do that for a couple hours.
Okay.
Okay. So this
I'll
is
sleep.
sorry. This is the next day. Have we already slept?
Well, you guys came home. It was a little after midnight. Pockets
so it's like-
stuck in, let's say, probably an hour or so before they got you out.
So it's like 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah. Before you
Okay.
go to bed.
Yeah, we should probably rest. We'll
Yeah.
deal with this bug issue in the morning.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, so essentially there are potentially 3 different factions that are bugging the Cleary offices at this point.
Well, so far, really only 2 that you know of. You know for sure the Argent Flight had bugged it,
Mhm.
yeah.
and now you know somebody else has.
Oh, so their sweep of the entire building match the Argent flights.
Well, they matched
Cameras?
the one in Ilonis's office,
Okay, they match the ones in Ionis.
but
So
for some reason, the one in your office
is different. Okay,
is different.
sorry, I thought the ones in Ilonis's office were different than the ones.
Oh no,
they
no, no!
had.
Sorry, no. The
and
one
were
in your
different than-
room is
okay.
different than all the other ones they found from the Argent Flight.
So we can presume that all the other ones were Argent flight, but somebody is spying specifically on us.
Yes,
So,
and that one was added probably a lot more recently.
and it was added this evening when somebody knew that we weren't in our room.
Presumably,
I mean, I don't
I
think
don't
you
know
want
if you
to.
know that, but if you're guessing, it probably happened at about the time that the grate was lifting off the vent.
Well, yeah, that would be the assumption is that somebody
Yeah.
snuck in from the grate to our room, planted a bug, and then left. So they would have had to know that we weren't there this evening. Because you're not going to go into a vent into somebody's room and be like, "Oh, this isn't where I parked my car."
And another thing worth noting,
It doesn't work that well.
I guess I
tried it.
won't note it. That's probably me giving away too much. Never mind.
Oh, you can give it away.
Give
Please,
it
you just
away.
let us know. It's
Okay, well, there was no
fine.
sign of any noise. You notice how noisy it was when Pockets and that little Vul'Raith creature were crawling through the vents.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else picked up any noise when that was happening.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Could that mean that they were like ghostly? Does that
Well,
make sense?
An unbound ghost of Creus could have got in silently, but they probably also wouldn't need the vent. They certainly wouldn't have had to open the vent.
Yeah.
They just
They also
wormhole in.
They also couldn't have planted a bug
Oh my goodness.
because they would be non-corporeal at that point.
Has to be something with some sort of physical substance to it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's something to think about. I
I've
think
got
we're about
no
done for
ideas.
today. We're almost 9. We're a quarter after 9 now, so I think this is probably a good ending point. Unless you
Yeah.
do real quick.
Hmm.
Sorry, Ken, we didn't get any big fights today.
No, that's okay. I could have jumped in the pit.
You could have jumped in the pit, yeah.
that was the chance.
We also had the option to go genocide that race. So
You did also have the option. I'm gonna be honest, I thought
Still
we'd
on
get
the
to
table.
funeral today, but we didn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, in the days leading up to the funeral, I want to make myself a drone.
Yeah, okay.
We
And
had
we can
talked about that
actually
a bit,
do
right?
that to save time if you want. We can do that via email before next time.
Sure. Yeah.
And then next time we can if you want, unless there's stuff you guys want to do, we can fast forward to that day where I have other plans.
Yeah, I probably would want to go shopping as well. I know I was saving up for some sort of robot at some point.
Oh,
Is
That
there
was my plan, but
Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could help build you one.
Let me
If you
see.
get-
Yeah.
So Tika,
Mhm.
I have the new talent called Inventor, which means
Mm.
that whenever I make something, I can add an additional blue die, and in addition, my character can reconstruct devices that I've heard of.
Oh,
So essentially, if you can think of the plans of what type of robot you want, Bruce should be able to build it for you with
Yeah.
varying degrees of success.
Yeah,
I
So,
can't
and I
remember.
will point out
Because I
how
wanted
many-
it to be my big boy. That's why.
yeah, that's fine. I will add one thing too, Matt, is when you're doing stuff like building like machines and stuff, you're gonna have an option between buying the real equipment or improvised. Like if you're going to like scrap piles and you can do that and it'll be a lot cheaper, but it'll be considered an improvised machine. So for example, if you build a drone out of garbage, it will work, but it will be considered improvised. So it's just more likely to fall apart.
But do I get a roll to create it then?
Yes, you'd still get a roll to create it. It's just any improvised item automatically generates a threat, and if it ever has 2 threat, it breaks.
Even if I roll real good.
The building, it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that they're not the proper parts, right?
All right, but I can always rebuild them.
Yeah, you can always rebuild. Well, that's the option. You can do the expensive parts and not worry about that, or you can build cheaper drones just with more likely to fall apart.
Yeah, okay. It'll just depend on how expensive.
Not how
you
much
make
money
it.
you want to spend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could do like part of both. You could have like really like good armor for a little drone, and then maybe a makeshift stealth generator or something.
Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna stop broadcasting.
Bye-bye.
people.
See you guys next
Bye.
time. And I have to remember how to do this real quick.
Hi, people.
Not